Hello and welcome to Kokoro's Doki-Doki Sabbatical. It's a visual novel which, according to its description page, is supposed to have hours of gameplay. I can only record for 2 hours before my recorder stops. So either I'm going to have to stitch multiple parts together, or this is going to be the first of these jam videos that has multiple parts. I don't know. And yeah, it has the same like VN interface that the bird dating sim had, so I need to make sure I make saves before each choice so I don't have to restart the game over and over again. But yep, this is probably going to be very long, so I might as well start. Seeing eye, that's Kokoro in the corner. Corner-o. It's early in the morning in the Forgotten Lands of Gensokyo. The fields, heavy with the weight of dewy grass, welcomes those who walk across its dark paths with rolling hills of green, inviting humans and yokai alike to explore what the land has to offer. One of the yokai who's walking along the path is Hata no Kokoro, a young yokai who is still adjusting to life in this land of the mystical. Recently, Kokoro has been part of an incident which saw the denizens of the land look on as she lost control of her emotions, causing a stir amongst the representatives of all three Gensokian faiths. Gensokian, that's a word. At the end of it all, Kokoro resolved to work on herself. It's still a process for the young Minriki, but Kokoro is trying her best. Kokoro finds herself on a sabbatical, walking this particular dirt path on this particular day, at this particular time, in this part of the country, localized entirely on this path. And that path is about to become a very complicated one for the full-of-heart Kokoro. Hello! Kokoro! How are you? Kokoro? You seem to be having some difficulties. Can I help you? Gesture towards throat. Okay. Well, I'm here to help. Just as soon as I know how to do that. Nod head. No! I can't just leave you like this. I'll stay with you just in case. I'm sure Raymond will understand when I'm late. Alright, so this isn't a choice at all. I'm afraid I don't quite understand. Are you thirsty? Point towards... Yes, I'm thirsty on. Oh, sorry, I don't have any water on me. No, I'm not thirsty on. No, that's unusual. It's usually when people want... It's usually what people want when they gesture towards the throat. No. Point towards mouth. Oh, I think I understand now. I think the cat's got your tongue. Or more likely you have laryngitis. It means you've lost the ability to speak. But not to worry, we'll figure out something, I hope. Taking your errand isn't something I can do right now. She's out for a seminar. No, did you figure something out? Well, what is it? Ramos and I would get fairly concerned if I didn't show up at the shrines. I'm going to have to decline, I'm sorry. And now that's using your head, literally. Using your mask to show your emotions, a great idea. Let's try it out right now. How do you feel about drinking tea? Save over the options that didn't actually do anything. What if it's always the third option that progresses? Happy. Oh, you like it that much, huh? My personal favorite is Hojicha. You'll have to tell me yours sometimes. There's a lot to consider when you're only able to use your emotions to communicate with others, isn't there? I'm really easy to get along with, so I won't be too excitable either way, but others might not react quite the way you might think they will. But I think you'll figure it out. No, goodness gracious, I've nearly forgotten. Happy to help you, Kokoro, but I have to take my leave now. Wish you the best. Okay. That was the correct option. Disgust. I didn't know you felt so strongly about that. I wanted to invite you to tea. There's a lot to consider when you're only able to use your emotions to communicate with others. Okay. Am I really gonna go back for like slight changes in one lines of dialogue? Have you never had tea before? Well, maybe I'll give you some next time you come to the shrine. So a lot to consider when you're... Yep. Changed. One line of dialogue. I wish you the best. Around. Okay, here's where actual choices are. Okay. Good. Alright. Myoran Temple, Tengu Mountain, Misty Lake. Might as well go downwards. Modes of devotion. Kokoro walked down the rough-hewn path, eventually finding herself face to face with Myoran Temple, a Buddhist outpost which had recently arrived on the scene. It was home to some of Gensokyo's most curious denizens, and a place where, as she walked closer, Kokoro could feel a hypnotic sense of kinship with the building. It was as if something stirred deep inside her soul. She hasn't attended the building since that fateful incident, finding ways around it to get her distance from the worried, matronly musings of Byakuya and Hijiri. On this day, however, Kokoro is so preoccupied, her feet have walked her directly in front of the building's ever-attentive gatekeeper. Ah, there you are. It's such a nice day outside, so I can see why you're out and about, but I don't think for a second I'll let you run off without a word again. Mr. Hijiri has been worried about you. Put a save right here to remind myself, put a space here to remind myself that this is the actual important decision right here. Fair. I didn't mean to frighten you. Please don't run off. It's just Sister Hijiri has been away lately. She's always asking, where is that Sakumagami? I wish she'd come around more often. Your gallivanting across Gensokyo on foot recently has her right paranoid. I've seen Sister late at night pacing the temple grounds wondering about you. So please, just this once, don't run away. That's besides the point. Had to know Kokoro, daughter of Sister Hijiri and that sleazy convert saint. I will be your vassal till this day's end. After I confirm your daily activities aren't worth Sister losing sleep over, I'll take my leave. You don't even care? Honestly, I don't understand why Sister frets about you so much if this is how you repay her concerns. With how you carry yourself, you seem about as aware of that as that Komeiji character. I fear to know how it would react for Sister to somehow disappear from this spiritual coil. But that's besides the point. Remorse. Well, I feel like you should be telling Sister that yourself. I'd help assuage her concerns. I'm sure she'd love to see you. But that's besides the point. Alright. I didn't. I'm gonna run out of slots if I do this for every single thing. Ignore. Are you even listening to me? Matters not. You're stuck with me and there's nothing you can do about it. My duty to Sister Hijiri to do so. And if I get to know you better, that's great too. Now, where is it exactly you run off every day, Kokoro? I don't stray from the temple too often, so please take it easy on me. Hey! Didn't I just ask you not to run away? A caged bird has to sing to be heard. It's a game where Unzon talks, is very rare. If she were a caged bird, we wouldn't have to chase after her. Hi. Resist. I don't recall asking for your approval. And don't try to resist me either. I've beaten you in spell card battles before. I'll do it again too.
Don't tell me you don't remember.
Don't accidentally save over the things I'm trying to load.
Glad to know we're both in accordance for today. Sister would be delighted to know of your decision. Now, where is it exactly you run off to every day, Kokoro? Hey, slow down, Kokoro. I can't keep up. Oh, wasn't on. I made a mistake, didn't I? Kokoro, where are you going? Kokoro! You really shouldn't be drawing attention to yourself like this. Running from stand to stand really isn't helping if you're hoping to stay anonymous. Hold on, isn't this where you had your instant... Right, sorry about that. This girl, I can't even get a good read on her.
Let her go, Ichirin. She clearly has something in mind.
I don't know her well enough to trust her yet.
Let her show you can.
I can't help but to worry. Is this what Sister Hidri must feel like? Hold on a minute, what are those boxes for? And that just what are you... Oh wait, it's that street performer with the mask again. Everyone gather around, the masked girl is here. Kokoro, wait, I said not to draw attention. Hanzon, help.
Who's that with her today? Isn't that one of the Buddhist priestesses? I think it is.
Kokoro, what does that look for?
And you don't think that we can sing it faster than you're wrong. It'll help if you just sing along.
Kokoro, I'm not sure how to feel about all this. Are you trying to confess to me or something? Is this why you run away from me all the time? Kokoro.
Oh boy, this is a lot of decisions here. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Save. Alright. A whimsical dance. Wow, they look really pretty up there. Yeah, the masked girl moves real beautiful, like, the lady in the hood looks really scared, but she's trying. The way the masked dancer spins without a care in the world, it makes me want to fall on my knees. If the nun is up there, this must be a collaboration with the temple. Maybe I need to make a visit sometimes. I wonder if the head priestess is scheduled to make an appearance next. Now that's a looker.
Wow, I never felt so alive. You and Sister Hidri are so much similar than I thought. It seems the both of you like making sure people enjoy themselves to make sure people always have a smile on their face. The sister tends to be a lot more
Hidrin.
Ah, forget I said anything.
Do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Emotive dance. I can't say I expected this today. The movement, so mesmerizing, but the expression, so unbelievably sad. I only wanted to get apples today, now I can't stop crying. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight, it's so haunting.
So this is the power of emotions. I was shaking like a leaf at your touch. I need to settle down a minute.
Okay. A passionate dance. I've never seen the masked girl with a partner before. Oh wow, she threw them up in the air. Thank the God she caught her. That could have been dangerous. The dancer's eyes are on fire and her feet are too.
Oh girl, please go away.
Oh wow, look how fast the blue girl is spinning around. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. The masked girl caught her. She was falling. Awesome.
Hi, Lula. Why are you? Oh.
Ugh.
Thank you, Anzan. Oh girl, if you're gonna involve me in something like that again, please warn me next time. Woo.
Okay. Now to make was probably the wrong decision.
Okay, girl.
Oh well, this is confusing. I'm gonna have to save, but it's a different save. Right here. Oh, this one is one of my favorites of hers. This is gonna be an absolute treat. Uh-oh, this is gonna draw so much attention to her. I gotta stop her. Hatred, let her dance. She wants to do it.
I'll never hear the end of it from Sister Hidri if something bad happens.
As you wish.
Hey, someone's rushing the stage.
Ain't that one of the Buddhist girls? Yeah, she looks scared as heck being up there.
Oh, girl, please, you're drawing so much attention to us.
Oh wow, look at how they're spinning around. The masked girl looks like she's having a good time. The girl in the hood might disagree. What an energetic dance. Even when she got rushed, she kept on as if it was planned. I want to dance like that.
I'm not at the temple anymore, that's for sure.
Sister Hidri, I like in so many ways.
Seeing all these happy faces, maybe that's all you want, to see people happy?
It's the second one, right? Masked girl looks so serious. She doesn't usually look so forlorn.
I don't like that look on Zon. If I don't do something, it might go wrong. The last time I felt like this, the last time I was here, was when Kokoro had her incident. All these people here, what if this is the No of Darkness? I gotta put a stop to it on Zon. Stand by.
As you wish, Ichirin. Is that girl in the hood rushing the stage? Oh no, the masked girl went limp. She's falling over.
Kokoro, Oh.
Good save. An elegant fall, as expected from the lovely masked dancer. It feels like the dance is a beautiful portrayal of a relationship where both parties are out of sync with the other, and yet they find a way to persevere. A divine talent. Really? I thought the blue girl was just confused.
Sorry about that.
Ugh.
I think we should go somewhere else now, yeah?
Always defaults to save. I'm going to override a save again at some point.
Why is she looking at me like that?
She wants you to pay attention. What a fire in her eyes. We're in for an absolute treat. You can say that again. Look at how she's gliding across the stage like the wind. Wow, this is cool. How can she spin like that without getting dizzy?
I forgot. I'm supposed to make sure she's not getting into trouble. This is trouble. We've got trouble.
That blue girl is rushing the stage. Is it part of the show?
Oh, girl, you shouldn't be. Ah!
She threw that stage rusher up in the air with ease. Is she gonna catch her? She did. Wow, what is gonna happen next?
Oh, girl, please. Oh, girl!
I don't think that girl wants to be on stage anymore. What a glorious finish. I'm filled with burning passion. Bravo, what a time to be alive.
Kokoro. Kokoro.
Ooh.
Wow, I need a break.
Right, so because of the way I'm doing this, unless I go back to a previous option, the last option I pick is just the one I'm going with, assuming any of these options actually do anything, and they're not just like different text per scene.
You're not afraid to put yourself out there, huh? It's admirable. But I think we've made enough of a scene here, do you? Don't look at me like that. It's hard to tell what you're thinking when you do that. How about we take a walk through the forest? Ah, I see, you're already leading the way. Being awful quiet, don't you think?
She probably has her reasons.
Maybe, but she hasn't said a word this whole time. It's like she's playing a trick on me or something.
Ask her.
If she's tricking me, she won't say anything about it on Zon. I've got no choice but to continue to observe her as is.
Whatever you say.
Ah, a creek. This is a nice place for a break, don't you think? Hold on a second. Oh shoot, we're in Kappa's County. Country. Kappa County. I can't be seen here. I haven't represented the Miura Temple for long, but... Huh? Oh, what's that you have with you? Did you bring that from the healer village? Ah, do you fish for Kappa here? You know, I was actually kidding, right? You don't actually fish for... If this is a Kappa, I swear to Buddha himself, I will... Oh, I'm done. I was gonna take the camera for you to try this out. Please try to warn me if you're gonna bite next time. You gotta bite. Alright, you're still giving me the silent treatment. Yeah, he's slowing to a crawl. Maybe Sister Hidri doesn't have anything to be worried about it. This is all you do all day. Hey, hold on a moment. I didn't mean I would fish for you. Well, I guess it'll keep me occupied at least.
Make sure not to get stuck in the tree branches.
At least have some faith in me, you fart. I think I've got this.
Uh-huh.
I got something. It's a big one. Ah, gotcha, sucker.
That one. Save over this one. Act calm.
Now, I can't tell if you're happy for me or jealous I was able to catch one. A salmon will do quite nicely for a meal. I don't know about you, but I haven't eaten all day. Even if you don't want any, you're stuck with me anyway, so you might as well have some. Let's get started then. How do I get started?
You'll need to cut the head first.
These rings aren't made for slicing things with up close. I guess I'll have to knock it around a bit.
Doo-dee-doo-doo. There are like sound effects or something happening, but I can barely hear them because I turned the sound effects down a lot. Maybe I should change that. There's another choice here. I doubt going back and giving her the fishing rod first is really going to change that much, but I guess I'll just change it anyway. Make the sound a bit louder. Be mean.
I'm open to suggestions if you have any. It would be a lot better than you staring a hole through me.
Okay. This one, yes. Calm.
You look like you're starving. Not to worry, lunch is nearly served. I know I don't have the tools on me to do this proper, so thanks for your patience, Kokoro.
Alright. Not approvingly.
This is pretty cool. I can see why you like it so much, Kokoro. This salmon will do quite nicely for a meal. I don't know about you, but I haven't eaten all day. You don't want any. Yep.
Clap into the monkey wrap.
Ah, thank you. Can't wait to prep this. My first ever fish. Wow. This salmon will do quite nicely for a meal. I don't know about you, but I haven't eaten all day.
Okay, so giving her the fishing rod first, we'll just like skip to her having the fishing rod instead of me fishing first.
I've never gone fishing before. First time for everything, I guess. Okay, here I go. Oh no, my line got hooked up in the tree branch.
I'm not getting that for you.
Thanks for the help. I'll take care of it, I guess. Just gotta reach the branch here. Did you get a fish on the line? Ah! Oh man, I'm sure to catch a cold now. Good job catching that fish, though. This salmon will do quite nicely for a meal. I don't know about you, but I haven't eaten all day. If you don't want any, just, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've gone back into the main timeline. Yep.
Thank you for making this campfire. At least I can try to dry these older eggs off. I know you're not talking to me, but even if you did, it's hard to understand your motivations. You've never thought about any plans or ambitions? You've been doing so much walking around lately, I can't help but think your mind is also wandering. It's like you're searching for something, but I can't quite figure out what that is. I used to be like that too. I was so bored and listless as a human, I went searching for a noodle. Noodles are scary beings for a human. If you don't chant the spell which repels them, they'll gobble you right up. Bite your head off even. Thankfully, Unzon here is a big old softy. You're the same way right now, wandering the path looking for something your heart doesn't know yet. An overwhelming place to be. I know where you've been. Sister Hidri has been concerned for a while that she's partly responsible for why you haven't stopped by the temple lately. I sense that you haven't stopped by because you also feel responsible for what happened. Forgive me for being so rash, but you're doing the both of you a great disservice by not talking it out. Sister Hidri is such a presence at the temple, we all feel her concerns and shoulder some of those burdens. Surely you must be carrying some of those burdens too. I'm scared. Kokoro, are you doing okay? You're paler than a ghost. I'm so sorry if I caused you to fall into a bad place. I didn't want to do that at all. Kokoro, please listen to me. There's nothing to be scared of anymore. You've clearly come so far working on yourself. I saw the people reacted to you in the human village today. Would the Kokoro of old be able to do something so brazenly confident in that? You can be absolutely fearless. I've seen it. I know it can be scary to take that extra step towards getting better, but you can absolutely do it. I'll carry you there if you need be, okay? Or maybe I'll have Unzon do it. I'm here for you, okay? Oh dear, this fish is unsalvageable. That's okay, it's not important right now. I was wrong about you, Kokoro. I thought you were cold and unapproachable before today, but the more I spend time with you, the more attached to you I feel. I hope that doesn't sound cheesy or anything. I can see why Sister Hidri cares for you, so maybe sometime we could... That's enough. Kappa. No outside solicited here, especially if you're a missionary type. Also, fishing isn't allowed here without a special license. However, I am willing to overlook these sins if you leave immediately or pay me. Either or. You got anything, Kokoro? Me neither. Oh, go on in, off with you. Yes, ma'am, right away. Where to, friend? Stoic. Pushing the Dandere route, huh? Dandere? I don't know. Alright then, Miss Strong and Silent, keep your secrets. I promise you, being truthful about your situation in the pursuit of finding inner peace with yourself and the ones that you love isn't a bad thing at all. Now, a Buddhist saint would know about that, right? But it can be a scary, overwhelming place, especially for a youngster such as yourself. I understand why it is you disappeared, even if it's left Sister Hidri in near hysterics. Isolation can be good in small doses. We all need some alone time to process things. There's only so far you can go before it becomes too much and you start to question everything. That's when having others to lean on is helpful. I've seen the effects of your passion firsthand today. Somewhere in there is someone who wants to love and be loved. If you come by the temple every so often, I'm sure Sister Hidri would be eager to help you take steps forward getting there. Oh, look at that! The fish is cooked up perfectly! I was wrong about you, Kokoro. Yeah. Let's start. I didn't mean to shake you up like that, my bad. Was my intuition about the Mask of Hope incident right, maybe? I thought so, understandable. That would be a traumatic event for a youngster such as yourself. Right into a world you're not familiar with, then suddenly losing control of your emotions. I couldn't imagine being in your position. I saw the people reacted to you in the human village today, Kokoro. I don't think you need to fear yourself anymore. If that's what's holding you back, maybe you need to come back to the temple and talk to Sister Hidri about how to center yourself. You'd all certainly appreciate it. I think you might too. The fish is a little overdone, but this should be manageable. I was wrong about you, Kokoro. Ori. So this is Zenkai, the famous land of hermits. Who would have thought this was right in the temple's backyard? Big in person, it's really something else. Is there anywhere in particular you're wanting to go, Kokoro?
Seems to me she's too focused to notice you're talking to her.
Well, I guess we'll have no choice but to make sure she doesn't get into trouble. Kokoro! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm happy to have found you. The roads here are really twisty. Took us a while to find you. Where are we exactly?
It seems this is Shinribyu, the residence of Toyosito Mimi no Miko.
That was Temple. Kokoro must have come here to see Miko. He's walking up to the door. Wait, we can't be seen.
Great.
Knock again. I don't think they're home.
She'll keep trying until you stop her.
Yeah. Stay here. I'll go to her. Hey, Kokoro. Kokoro, are you okay? What's the matter?
Here we go, where's the actual choice?
Disappointment. Miko isn't home, is she? It's okay. There's always another day. You can't be home all the time, you know. Saint's life is just as busy as a priestess's, if not more so. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you again. She walked away. Guess all you can do is wait, huh?
Watch pot never boils, Ichirin.
You're right, old buddy. Old pal. She just needs some time to herself.
She brought us here for a reason, I'm sure.
That's certainly the case, but why? Miko is an ex-saint trying to build a rival church in our backyard, no less. What does Kokoro bringing us to the precipice of her temple do for us? I said that right, I think so. I don't know.
You're being too selfish, young one. Think about it from her perspective.
Good point. Mr. Idri always tells me achieving inner peace often means having to embrace conflict. When you look at it like that, I guess life is a balance in the end. For as much as we fight against one another, Taoism and Buddhism are both very self-introspective. They just approach it from different angles. Maybe Kokoro wanted to show us that she's trying her hardest to embrace her roots.
That's a possibility. The Taoist scriptures say what is firmly rooted cannot be pulled out. Only Kokoro could tell us what's truly in her heart.
If that's the case, maybe she sees Miko as a kind of mother figure, and here I thought my jest about her being the daughter of Miko and Sister Hijiri was just a rib. Maybe somewhere in there she feels the same way about Sister Hijiri, but just doesn't know how to express it.
Or she isn't ready to do it.
I hope you helped her at least a little bit today, then she really deserves happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Unzon, you've been a big help.
Of course, young one.
Oh, Kokoro, you're back. Hey, it's been a long day. How about we go home? Very well, let's go then. Is Miko not home? You really care for her, don't you? Even after everything that happened, you don't hold it against her. That's so mature for such a young yokai. Here's my sleeve if you need to. I'm here for you, okay? I'm sure she'll be happy the next time you come over. You just need to come back another time, yeah? She walked away. Guess all we can do is wait, huh?
Okay, this is when it goes back to normal.
Sad. Coming all this way to find out Miko isn't home can't feel good. I understand why you might feel this way. You really lean on her, don't you? I'm sorry she isn't home right now, but that'll make the next time you see her all the more better, yeah? She walked away. Guess all we can do is wait, huh? Kokoro, I thank you for letting me come with you today. I know it was probably hard on you.
I can only skip a line of dialogue there. Hope not.
It was especially revelatory. I'll report my findings to Sister Idri. But please don't hesitate to come by. We would all love to see you again soon.
Okay, I can actually just... Alright, this is unexpected. I thought I'd only be able to do one of these, and that would be like a route. Apparently not. I don't know. Do the order I do these things change something, maybe? I'll put another save here, just in case. But I might not use this save over here at all. I don't know. Alright, next is... the Mountain of the Tangle. An objective report. Kokoro continues to put one foot in front of the other, looking down at her boots as she is consumed in thought. As she approaches the base of the venerable, there the word is again, Tengu Mountain, the dirt gives way to rocks. Swear to God, I've never seen that word outside of Konako's theme, which is why I didn't think it was a word. Now I'm saying it like twice in the past 2 days. Ancient battlefield. You figured to be vulnerable if it's ancient and shit, but no, it was venerable the whole time. Kokoro steels herself to climb the primitive-looking steps, but as she starts to ascend, she's interrupted by a figure in brown flying past her. Hata no Kokoro. It's not every day in Tokyo is blessed to see your various faces on the scene. I don't think we probably met, even though I've definitely written about you. Has wings. They are small. Hi, Shiru, reporter for the Banbanmaru newspaper. What's your name? Let's make eyes on the second page. Anger. Hey, now, calm down. I'm just trying to break the ice. Are you sure you're not still suffering the effects from a few weeks ago? Just glad to run into you, actually. You see, I'm nearing deadline, but if you're part in a fun, it's been kind of dead around here lately. I resigned myself to having to show more advertisements to fill space, but then you came along. So thank you for that, Kokoro. No, don't worry, you don't have to say it out loud. I can read body language too, yeah? I have to admit, I've found you to be a fairly interesting yokai, Kokoro. Your whole deal is something I've pondered since first hearing about you. Behind that blank, fragile face, a maelstrom of emotions waiting to unfurl like a banner in the wind. It's so raw and intriguing, the perfect thing to put on the front page of a newspaper. So in a few words, I see the intrigue increases. It's my job as a reporter to figure these sorts of things out, get to the heart of the story, and see where all the veins go, you know? Is the blood blue? How long does it take to get from the heart to the end of the arm? When pressured, where's the breaking point? Oh goodness, that got dark, didn't it? Sorry if I troubled you with such vivid imagery. I can't read your face, and yet I feel like I can relate with you in some way. Maybe this is that mysterious aura you possessed over people a few weeks back. Pardon me if this is a bit overboard, given your history, but how important is it to show your emotions in general? Okay, I'm gonna assume I get to this choice, regardless of what I chose earlier. Laugh. Oh yeah, I'm glad you caught on my joke there. You got a sense of humor for a younger yokai. There may be hope for the younger generations yet. Mama, glad to run into you, actually. You see, I'm nearing deadline, but if you're part of the pond, it's been kind of dead around here lately. That did not change much. Let me move this microphone cord before Miss Hell's traffic accident decides to... Load. I bumped the microphone while doing that, probably, sorry. Questioning. Have you forgotten it? Amnesia's been going around lately, you know? Chase Erin down when she gets back from seminar and ask her about it. I'd run into you, actually. Do this again, because I already made the load. Reserved. Maybe I'm pushing the envelope with you too quick to get that reaction. Don't worry, Kokoro, being reserved isn't necessarily a bad thing in my opinion.
The way I see it is this: sometimes you have to really work towards or through something before you understand how you feel about it, you know? In my line of duty, there's a certain process we have to follow. In the first draft, a very rawest expression of what you understand. Then, there's a revision phase. You've had time to look over your initial ideas and improve upon them. Then, I submit a piece to be edited. At that point, it's out of my hands. But you know, the most intriguing part of this part of the process is the feedback. Sometimes you have to hear the right thing at the right time for something to be addressed in the most precise way. Why editing is so important. Motions can be like that too. If you're too quick to react, it can backfire. Same for if you're too slow. Don't be too slow. That talks right on you. I try my best to be as reserved as possible in my emotions when it comes to paper and pen. It's the best way to be. I'm glad you feel the same way. Thanks for your candidness there. I think the readership will be keen to hear about it. And real quiet today. It's certainly something I've never experienced before with an interview subject. You're really making me work for this, you know. But I suppose it's a part of the charm of the lovely Hatano Kokoro. That rhyme? My poet. Didn't even know it. Put poetry in my newspaper. It'd make it sell better. I say as if I make money from this and don't just throw it at people's windows. Do I detect the smallest bit of a smile there? I must have made you think about something real sweet. Take it you're not used to compliments as a school Mogami. That's to be expected. Can't be helped though. Your charm is absolutely magnetic to people. You sparkle with youth and naivete. As the years wander infinitely in this world, the Oriokai lose that sense of wonder, you know? You're graceful, an artist in every step you take, and delicate in appearance, but with a strong grain of fortitude. At least from what I can claim so far. Also heard tell you're a wonderful dancer. It's a valiant art to pursue, greatly difficult to perfect, and so subjective to the eye. It takes someone deeply confident to pursue dancing as their passion. That sense of knowing yourself, or maybe rather, not knowing anything else. I admire that in someone. Let me ask you something again, if you don't mind. How would you feel if you suddenly couldn't dance anymore? Dance until I can't no more, much like how one walks the dinosaur. Neutral. Well, I suppose that makes sense for you to keep your cards close to your chest after your outburst recently. Yeah, certainly paints your character a little bit more. You know, in my line of duty, we have a saying about neutrality. If everything is neutral, nothing is. At some point, the lack of action horseshoes back around to being an action in and of itself. I wonder. Approval. See, I would like to think so, but isn't it all a bit relative? My line of duty, emotionality is a good thing for a quote or two, but sometimes it can also get in the way of finding the truth, you know? People have their reasons for being open with their emotions, but positive and negative, it's something I have to be very careful about when writing up my final reports. Can I be assured someone is telling me the whole truth behind a smile? Is someone committing subterfuge when they try to be as cold as possible? They're complicated emotions. Well, your optimism is intriguing. I would never guess that about you. The music seems to be the same. Like it doesn't jolt when you make a save, which I guess makes sense. To be programmed really weirdly to do anything else, so I don't know why I assumed it would do that. Uncertainty. Here I thought I had you pegged down. I maybe overestimated your sense of identity, or did I come up with the wrong assumptions? Ugly, it is. Or then, maybe that also says something in and of itself. Make note of that. Kokoro, if I can drop the questions for a second. My line of work, we have to take such a business-like approach for the sake of readership. You get so caught up in trying to pursue a story, you forget yourself and do what it takes to get what you're looking for. Your sense of self is gone. It gets replaced. You're on the thrill of the chase and nothing more. It's such an out-of-body experience. Surely you can relate, having gone through some of the same experiences during your incidents. But the thing is, unlike you, I don't really quite feel at ease with myself. There's no me to return to, you know? Can I try some things on you? I am once again assuming no matter what choice I make leads me to that. I can understand being disappointed. Dancing is such a personal art, but there's still room to appreciate it, even if you can't do it yourself anymore. I do admit I'm curious about why your reaction wasn't stronger, considering how vital it is to your identity. What that mean? Oh, Ro, if I can drop the questions for a second. Yep. Sorrow. Oh, goodness, I didn't mean to upset you. I only asked because I want to know how much you care about the things you like. Clearly, dance is something you love very much. To lose dancing would be to lose a little part of yourself, it would seem. Understand exactly where you're coming from. Right, this was the neutral. I'm not sure how to read that, but you're not saying no. I've got a reason to mistrust you, though. Okay, okay. It's a very scary thing for me, but I can do this. All these years of investigative reporting, and finally, I can turn to the one subject I've never thought to talk about. Myself. Very silly to say now that it's out there, but I've worked so hard for so many years, I've never thought about who I am. My emotional reservation and unbiased approach to my job puts me in a place where I just am. So I've never thought about what I am, because I'm not part of the stories I tell. For instance, why do I wear these clothes? Maybe I wear them because they're comfortable and practical, but they're also kind of cute in their own way. That's a truly balanced approach. What if I replaced the shorts with a skirt, a jacket, shirt with a blouse, or wore a dress instead? Maybe if I wore a full suit and wore this hair shorter, would that feel right to who I am? It's only one piece of my puzzle, though. It ultimately doesn't matter to know how I feel about myself internally unless... It's hard to think about. Well, I've gotten outside perceptions of me. I've never thought about how it might affect me or how I feel about it. Kokoro, how do you feel when people tell you things you might not agree with? It's probably me doing this, like, breaks the mood sometimes, but, you know, oh well. I appreciate your understanding. I feel like this is a good opportunity for me. I can't just let it walk by. Like I could be safer on you for some reason. Okay, okay. Your enthusiasm is terrifying. I'm almost nervous to disappoint you now. Okay, okay. Very scary thing for me, but I can do this. Alright. There wasn't much change there. Unease. Scares you? That's a pity. All disagreements is bad disagreements, you know. Sometimes disagreements are necessary for resolving things. Communications aren't built without disagreements. Friendships and relationships can happen despite disagreements. If anything, disagreements can help us learn a lot about one another and how we can think about things. You're always scared you might never get around to being satisfied. Should probably take note of that. Always been referred to as she for as long as I can remember. There really are days like today, maybe where I don't feel like that's the case. Sitting here looking at you, such a blooming, vibrant flower of femininity like yourself, I can't say I feel like I'm the same as you. So maybe she isn't appropriate for me right now. Boy, I wish you could talk. It would be a lot easier for me if you could. Let me try something. He's the most intrepid reporter in Gensokyo. The Tenku whose voice carries mightily through the wind, Ayashimiru. I mean, it's not the worst, honestly. But I also don't want to lose the potential to feel feminine. Logic would dictate to consider they next, but it feels so cold neutral to me, even if it comes with no assumptions. For goodness me, so focused on being unbiased and everything for so long, it's really broken my brain, huh? I just look half erect to you, tearing up and smiling all at once like this. I beg pardon. One last question, and I'll let you go, Kokoro. Am I going about this right? What's the best way for me to figure out myself? I'm the best at self-introspection, so I'm doing what I know best. Asking others. Is the right way to sprint down the road and figure it out, no matter what the personal cost? Is it the right way to be patient and hope the truth and ideals just eventually shows itself?
Or is it just something as simple as being content to myself? Even if there's the possibility, I'll never truly know the answer. If this is the last choice, then I have fit it all on this page. Right, unease, there's frustration. So you're quick to temper. You're not going to get far if you go about life like that, you know. Certainly won't help to be angry at people who may not know any better about you something. Let me try reading that again. It certainly won't help to be angry at people who may not know any better about something or don't have the information they need in that moment. Oh, I suppose there are some things you can feel righteous indignation straight away about. Maybe that's what I've internalized about myself. Can't be sure that's the case. Okay, I think we've gone back to the main timeline. Patience. That was a noise I made. Patience is a virtue, they say. There will be times where someone who's well-meaning might genuinely not know what they're saying could be hurtful, and in those cases, it would be best to try and educate them. You hope by having the conversation you can create a mutual understanding, you know. Patience is something I've internalized as a part of me because of my job as a reporter. Perhaps I need to be patient with myself as I figure this out. Okay. All the timelines have converged. I can go back. Or forward. Time travel. With Kokoro. Okay, I don't remember what you said, but I always go, like, bottom up, so... Oh, is it really that simple? Or what if I never figure it out? What if I'm not content with myself at the end of it? No, I can't look at it like that. What you're trying to say is that I should be content in being me, no matter what being me is. The best truth I can find is the truth I live by my actions and words, right? The best would fall into place naturally that way. Not pushing the issue might be the best way of figuring out if that's the case. Thanks, Kokoro. Oh my, look at the time. I'm going to be late to publish the next edition of the paper. Maybe I should tell Megaboo I'm taking the rest of the day off for personal reasons. I'm sure she'd understand. Kokoro. I'm so glad to have ran into you here. Let's meet again sometime, yeah? Well, the news waits for no one, but it can take a few minutes to get a nice cup of tea sometimes, you know? Yeah? Thanks again. I feel like that was significantly shorter than the Ichiran one. I don't know, that might be because I did it second, not first, I don't know. Patience, huh? I did say I value being patient in my line of duty, so that stands to reason. The issue of how I identify myself is pretty complex and does require a lot of careful thought and reflection. Something which needs to be handled with delicacy, and I need to be forgiving of myself. Take it slow will be a great way to do that. Thanks, Kokoro. Determination. Determination, huh? Maybe you're right. You would know after all, considering your history. You had no choice but to power through it. Sometimes with an inquiry, you have to be aggressive to find the answer. The situation gets to be so urgent, answers are practically demanded, and there isn't any satisfaction until you find it. I can't be scared to answer those questions forever. At some point, I have to tear off the bandage and just do it. Don't look me otherwise. Thanks, Kokoro. Alright. Gonna save over this again in case the order actually does matter. To the Misty Lake. Do these minutes matter? Probably. Turns out I'm going... Oh god, if it's like each... like, order you do it makes it a different time of day, which makes it completely different. Oh, that would be something. 10th star in the night sky. Kokoro is right here. I feel like she's been in every one of these pictures, and I just haven't seen her for most of them. Kokoro walks towards the Misty Lake, a favorite spot for yokai humans alike to take in the splendor of the beautiful Gensokian landscape. If there were ever a spot to sit and think about the small pleasant things in life, the shores of Misty Lake was certainly that spot to think about such things. In fact, it seems someone's on the side of the road pondered them so much they fell asleep against the tree. The tree itself was near the edge of the cliffside, overlooking the lake. On a good day, one could see the fabled Scarlet Devil Mansion of legend from here. Kokoro walks up to the sleeping stranger to see if they need any assistance. He's a bug.
Who are you? What time is it? Oh, shoot. I can't believe I fell asleep. The sunburn hurts. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I've never seen a girl with blonde hair up a black dress and a white shirt. No. Figures. Thank you for waking me up. Who are you? It's okay. You don't have to tell me. I have a bit of a bug brain anyway. Wouldn't be able to keep track. A bug brain, huh? My name is Wriggle Nightbug. Don't think I've ever seen you around here. So, hope you have a good time sightseeing. Are you sitting here alone, I suppose? What's up? Why are you staring at me like that? I wasn't here for anything weird, I swear. The third page. Please stop looking at me like that. I'm telling the truth. None of this concerns you. I'm sorry, that sounded rude. I don't really know you, so it's a little strange to say it. I'm keeping this whole thing a secret for a while now. Spoiling it right now feels like a waste. Hey, miss, why do you actually come here? Usually people tend to come here at night to admire the lake view. Bug. Did you want me to tell you to come here? Sorry, I'm just curious. It's been rather lonely lately because, well, I got caught up in my own business, that's all I'll say. Who's Romeo? Well, she's a good buddy of mine. We tend to gather at night here with Thy and Chirno. Bug eyes. Chirno just came up to me, a complete stranger one day, loudly pretending that I should be your friend. Same thing happened to Thy too, at least from what she told me. Meanwhile, Romeo, she came in while we were sitting here and Chirno was playing in the water. She'd apparently taken her stargazing spot, but she paid us no mind. Chirno invited her over and that was that. Right there that night, I would have probably flew away as fast as I could from those two fairies, huh? Still struggle talking to them though. It feels like they operate at a different speed than I do. But hey, we all became friends, so it looks like Chirno's old plan worked. There's the one thing that unites us all is stargazing. He likes the night sky too, so it's nice to be able to see her smile. I mean, it's nice to see the others happy as well. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. I hope your voice comes back soon. Hey, girl. Where are you? Me, quick, hide behind the tree. Sorry, please keep quiet. There you are.
Okay, I assume it's switched by now, so I'm going to go back. Did I start at doubt or curious? I think I normally go down up, right?
Did my friend send you here to check up on me? I can see that being a thing I would do. I don't really know why you would care about me, otherwise you don't actually know who I am, do you? It's nothing. Looks like you really don't know anything about this. But thank you, I'll be fine, just a little bummed. It's fine to have someone to talk to right now. Hey miss, so... why'd you actually come here? Usually people tend to come here at night to admire the lake view. Sorry, I'm curious because, I have business here, that's all I'll say. Who's Romeo?
Okay. Okay, we've gone back to the main timeline now. I haven't done doubt yet, have I?
Please stop looking at me like that, I'm telling the truth. And none of this concerns you. I'm sorry, that sounded rude. I don't really know you, so it's a little strange to say it. Even this whole thing a secret for a while now, it's spoiling right now, it feels like a waste. Did I already get that? I feel like yep. Nothing wrong? Hey, now, I won't spill the beans on my secret even if you ask me for it. Well, not like you can't ask. Seems like you can't speak, huh? Must be a lot you want to ask me right now. To an outsider, I don't doubt I look rather suspicious. Think you would care enough to make sure I was okay. Can I just say, even though you lack a voice, you still look and feel so confident. I wish I could do the same. Just the possibility of being around people makes me dizzy. Body clams up and my brain pretends they're not there. I probably look like a weirdo from afar. It's not always what happens. My friends die and Chirno will help me get over it, even if what they do only helps me calm down for a moment. And Romeo, the person I'm waiting for here, well, her too. What about you? Is there a reason you're here?
Okay.
I did go down thinking I went up. I've been looking all over for you. Should have known you would be here. What's up? You've been gone for a while. I was getting worried about you. Everything's fine. You don't have to. Yeah? I talked with the other fireflies, and they said they had not seen or heard from you. This is the cliffside. What are you doing here alone? I lost track of time, that's all. I'm telling the truth, Di. Please trust me. Of course I trust you. I feel like you are still hiding something from me. You haven't been around us in days. Rigo, please, we're all worried sick about you. Huh? Did you hear something? Did that tree just move? Oh. Uh-oh. It's nothing, just the wind. Maybe a wild animal? Yeah, probably a wild fox or something. Those guys sneak around trees all the time. Oh my, I didn't figure you'd be an animal person, Rickle. I mean, I'm not. No, totally. Alright, I'll go check on it. Is it dangerous for animals to be near the edge? Oh, hey, Di! Yeah. Oh gosh, you frightened me. Are you spying on us? Oh, no, she was here sleeping under the tree when I walked by. Oh, she was? I guess she must have been stirred awake. You can't talk, I tried. You're really intense, lady. She's fine, let's leave her alone. No use being here anymore for me. What, you're going to let her be by herself here? I don't even know who she is. Oh, sorry, miss, you're nice, but you stumbled in at the wrong time. You still have not told me what you were actually doing here. None of us have any idea. Maybe you're right, Di. You're wrong about one thing, though. She does know what I'm doing here. I told her. You guys weren't supposed to get involved. I came here to plan out a show. Our usual nightly meetups, but more special. So I'm sure the Fireflies would have told you about it anyways. Surprised they didn't, considering how they told you I'd be here. I guess it doesn't matter. Expected one of you to come here eventually. Granted its pay, I asked the other Fireflies to help me prepare an event to liven up tonight. Tonight even. I wanted to invite Rumi out so that she could see it. I thought that it would be nice to her, a lot to her. But were you not going to invite us too? You know, I'm here as well. It's not like I didn't think about it, but it would have been easier for me to do it that way. Easier? For what? Ah, screw it. I want to confess to her, Di. To Romeo? I wanted to be alone so I could tell her, on my own. I didn't mean to worry anyone. I have a hard time saying it to you guys. I was scared that you wouldn't understand my feelings because I don't understand them either. Scared your feelings might hurt by me saying I didn't want you around. But are you gonna try again when she comes? I don't know. Maybe. At this point, I don't know if she will come. It might be too bright out for her liking. And the secret meetup of ours is not a secret any longer, is it? I promise I will keep quiet about it. Eh? It's only right for me to do so, after all. I do not want you to be sad. Just think of me as a sport, Riggle. I'll believe you can tell her. I guess I'll wait for a little longer then. Maybe I'll take time to prepare what I want to say. Oh wait, is that... Oh goodness, you're the devil. Crap. Hey, best of luck, Riggle. Lady, let's hide behind that tree. We should give them some space. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Do I sit down, go towards her, and be facing her direction as she knows it's me? Just stay calm, we won't bother you. Ah, fuck it all. Hello, Rumia. Do I have a voice for Rumia? I don't remember. Miko! Hey! Hey, but, Rumia, it's nice to see you. Sorry I was late. I came by here as fast as I could when Journal let me go. It's nice to see you. Yeah. Nice to see you too. Is Journal around? No. Don't worry. She told me that she was going to hang back. Don't worry. Uh-oh. So, what's up? I got your note. You told me to come to the usual tree. Had a feeling you meant here. You know? I'm not predictable, huh? A little. Hee hee. Oh, well, oh boy. Come on, Wriggle, you can do it. You seem a little tired. Ha ha ha, yeah, it's been a few days. I'm okay now. You're blushing quite a lot, you know. What? I'm glad you're okay, Wriggle. I miss you being around. Let's hang here out at night again sometime. Maybe with the others. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, yes? Let's come here later tonight, just the two of us. Why? Die.
That's a cheer, no.
Oh, cheer now. You lot saw nothing lying here. What are you doing here? I, just flew in from the forest of magic, and boy, are my arms tired. Cheer now. Rex. Wriggle, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just tell you about it another time. See ya. Huh? Hey, wait! Come on, Riggs, I'm here to cheer you on. What? Heard me right, I'm here to cheer you on with your plans to woo your beloved. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't say anything. Oh, come on, Riggs, between me, you, the fence post, and all Tokyo, it's obviously you want to date Romeo. Just wanted to give you an opportunity, yeah? You should be taking me, methinks. Yes, thanking you for nothing. We're already here, and you're already ready, so just get getting, and we can go to hanging out, you know? Wait. Ow! Oh, Di, you're here? And who the heck is with you? You need to explain yourself. No. Sniffle. This is also unfair. I'm sure she didn't mean anything bad by it, Wriggle. It's okay, Wriggle. You don't have to worry about me. We can take a walk together, yeah? Yeah, Wriggle, see? This is all good, eh? No worries. I'll show you a magic trick. No, dear. Wriggle. Sorry, everyone. I have to go after her. Oh, wait, I'll come too. Don't. This is my fault. I shouldn't have come so late. Really, it's not your fault. You didn't know. Just don't come, for now. See you all. Ain't that a predicament? I don't know what to do now. Well, I want to wait here, Well, I ain't want to wait. I ain't want to wait here, you know. I'm trifling embarrassed to be here. It's not like I want to stay here either. Not after that. Then I'll be off waiting at the lakeshore. Keep you there.
Lady, you do not have to come with us if you don't want to. I don't want you to become more burdened by this than you have been.
Sorry, maybe that's not my place to say that. Lord, come on along, Mizzy. Can't have everyone else knowing you without me, eh? Let's go then.
There was a choice. There was a different choice that only probably changed like 2 lines of dialogue, but you know, I'm gonna go back to it. Try to talk.
No. Are you okay, miss? Wriggle, who is she? She means no harm. Woke me up when I fell asleep out here before you came. I see. Falling asleep here is dangerous, you know. The winds could have pushed you off the edge. Sorry, maybe my worry's getting out of hand. But thank you for waking her up, lady. I'm glad you happen to be a nice person. Hold on a moment. Should be the reason why you're out here, Wriggle? What?
I can't tell if that was new dialogue or not. That's not. Hoof it.
What? Are you okay? Why'd you do that? You could have slipped and fell down the cliff. Wriggle. It's not what it looks like. We just... Lady, are you okay? I'll take that nod as a yes, thank goodness. It isn't asking too much. I would like to know what is going on here. Nah. I fell asleep. She woke me up. That's it. Wait, you fell asleep out here? Yeah, I did. It's a bit embarrassing. But why? It's because... Can you help me out here, miss? Well, she seems to agree with what you said, so I suppose that it's true. Still, I wish you had told me you were out here. It's dangerous to be here alone. Okay. It's nothing. Sorry for dragging you into this, lady. There we go. He's plenty lovely, ain't it? Journal. Do you not remember why we're here? Yeah! Well, hey, it's really not my fault it happened, Was just trying to give her some moral support from the sidelines. You really think that? Look! Riggs wanted to confess to Rumia yet, figured now was better than ever. Touch here, a wink there, Rumia had nowhere to go. Is that why you pulled her away when we met with the Fireflies? A bango bango! We just had a little chat, nothing too biggie. Only told her to be confident with it, another foolproof scheme from yours truly. But that's not what happened, you know. Oh, you don't know us well enough to cast such glaring eyes just yet, buddy. How did you know for sure that Rickle was going to confess? That, well, listen, it's pretty dang obvious, ain't it? Riggs blushes more around Mubia to the point where it ain't even subtle anymore. She's out for the ranches. What does that even mean? Come on, am I wrong? I suppose not. It would be a lie to say I haven't wanted them to be together either. But I know better than to get in the way. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You ain't me, Di. I am a genius at bringing people together. G-E-I-N-U-S. That's not how you spell genius. Or say it. Riddle doesn't need our help to ask Rumia out anyway. She's a big buck. She can do it herself. Heck, she was about to. Alright then. What were you doing hide behind that tree when the whole shebang happened? You ain't seeing me complain about it. Just giving them space to breathe, Juno. Rigo wanted to be alone with Rumia for a moment, you know. Now we know why. And now that plan's a bust because of... Sorry. Ain't like I wasn't worried too. Hey, Missy. I didn't do nothing wrong, yeah? Judgmental. Who are you to judge me, Missy? You don't even know me. He's my friend, not yours. Silent treatment now, eh? I see how it is. One mess up and I get the cold shoulder. Chair now, please come down. Heck no. I only want the best for my friends. Don't give me that look. I did what I could. All you have to do is apologize to Riddle. It doesn't take that long. I ain't done nothing wrong. Why can't you support me, Di? Or is making sure your new friend's fucking mask over there comfy more important than your best friend? Turno. Excuse me, I need to be alone. I can't say I'm sorry enough, miss. Juno's got a good heart, but she can't get out of her old way. It's how she's been like ever since I met her. It's never been this huge of an issue before. It's been a tough week for all of us. A while ago, I saw Wriggle had been talking to a bunch of her firefly bugs. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I got wind that she was trying to orchestrate a huge show for one night. Not that I knew what it meant until she told me earlier. Ever since then, she started acting differently. I figured she was just tired and didn't want to bother us, but then she disappeared on us yesterday. The fireflies were hesitant at first, but they told us she had stopped by several times and seemed agitated about something, about even writing down notes for them during their rehearsals. It's out of character for her, they said, so we got concerned. Nah. I think she'd been honest with us and herself. It's been fairly obvious how much Wriggle is into Rumia. I think the only person not to know how obvious it is her. It's a little embarrassing. I guess you just be normal about it. Journal's still gonna run away when I do this. Forgiveness. See, like I said, having us around and all those fireflies is too much pressure, isn't it? 101, Gold-a-Bug. Gold-a-Bug. Ain't that how all the stories go, Di? Then why did you think Wriggle left? Wriggle wanted the fireflies to perform in the sky tonight because she wanted to impress Romeo. He wanted to be with her alone, where she could be comfortable, and maybe that would have given her the courage to finally ask. That was what she wanted, you know. Excuse me, I need to be alone. I can skip. I can skip. Skip. There.
Okay. I'm going bottom up. I'm going down. I'm going top, bottom. Directions. Downwards.
I don't understand it either. Maybe Cherno was right. I'm conflicted. Maybe if I knew Wriggle better, or could get Cherno to listen to me for once, things could have been different. But I can't get mad at Cherno, she's my friend. I don't want her to go away, too. Wriggle's so independent and I admire it so much, but it also makes her think she has to do things by her lonesome. Makes me really sad, because I know we could be there for her if she just lets us. I guess that's just how it is. I've tried talking to her on my own before to understand her more, but she can be really hard to get to know. She's both so obvious and so mysterious. I guess that's what we like so much about her. I guess that's why Cherno felt the need to do something to help her. Though I can't say I approve of how or why she did it.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that's where the dialogue differences would stop.
Please don't look at me like that. I didn't mean anything bad. It's just, you see, I know Wriggle has confidence in herself. I wanted to be confident with Romeo, too. Her confidence makes me more confident here, too. And I'm kind of jealous she's so eager to act on her whims. I'm a bad friend for talking about her behind her back like that, aren't I? Wriggle's so independent, I admire it so much, but it also makes her think she has to do things by her lonesome. It makes me really sad because I knew we could be there for her if she just lets us. I guess that's just how she is. Tried talking to her on my own before to understand her more, but she can be really hard to get to know. She's both so obvious and so mysterious, I guess that's what we like so much about her. I think yep. Then Cherno shows up, yep. Sympathy. I'm sorry, I was wrong to say it's embarrassing to see Wriggle behave like that. If I were in her position, I'd be the same way. She obviously likes Romeo, but she needs to do it on her own way. I want to tell her to be more confident, like I know she can be. I've seen her do so many cool things before. I know she's got it in her. I would need to build up the confidence to do that first. Wriggle's so independent and I admire it so much, but it also makes her think she has to do things by her lonesome. It makes me really sad because I know we could be there for her if she lets us. Because this is how she is. Hello. Cherno, hello. I heard what you said, and I need to tell my side of things, yeah? A few days ago, I was sitting out on the tree, and the delivery bug handed me a letter, which must have meant for another bug. You know, the gist was plans for the whole display stuff for tonight. She really wanted to make an impression. Fast forward to just this morning, us two went out to find her, worried and all that, but for me, I knew stuff you ain't got a clue on yet. When we got to the Forest of Magic, I split from Di to go pay Rooms a visit. Thought she might know where our bud went. Ears started whirring in my head, and I thought maybe this is their moment, you know. Like that, the train started rolling. I walked up to Rooms and told her what the situation was, and might have influenced her to take a certain action, which she might have taken. She told me not to worry about her and where she's going, but you know me. Then I trailed her high in the sky where she couldn't peek where I was, and hid in the nearest tree to watch it all fold out. I had no clue you two were even there. I was gonna pop out when Briggs and Romeo did the thing, but well, you know the rest. It wasn't fair of you to do that to him, Cherno. No matter how we feel about it, they have to get together at their own pace. I know that now. Missy. Look, I ain't gonna worry much about what I had done. They're my friends, and I want them to be happy, you know? Basically what I do to make sure, innit? What do you mean? Are you going to apologize to them? Even better, Jim. I'm gonna go over there and make it up to him. All Riggs needs is a big old friendly help, don't you think? If it takes me 1,000 tries to get them together, that ain't no matter. I'll track down Wriggle, prep her for the big moment, and she'll knock old rooms right off her feet, eh? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Come on, Missy, back me up here.
Resignation.
You ain't saying no, eh? Maybe I pegged you wrong, miss. I'll bring you a result by evening time, I promise by the gods of the lake. Somehow I feel like you wouldn't do it despite your opinions anyways. Oh, shut it. I ain't that predictable. Can't say you're wrong, but still. I wish you were that predictable more often. If I were, you wouldn't love me, would you? Huh? It's not just a part of my charm, ain't it? Alright, confidence boosted, big C's ready to rumble. Before you go. Don't you think this lady would be a better person to try and find Wriggle? Wriggle might be trying to hide from us. She might not want us around. And nope, sorry. This is my mess to fix, and I'ma do it. This is something to get settled between friends, and only friends, eh? No strangers in my turf. If you brought down Achy yourself to tell me not to, I'ma do it for Riggs and Rooms. Ta! So you still hold something against me, eh? Why are you so interested anyway? You got a crust too? Give me a chance to say sorry and do my friend a favor, or I'll take it. You two ain't gotta get involved. I think she's right. Cherno Wriggle needs to be left alone right now. Miss Yokai's expression might not be amid much, but I have to agree with her. Loyalty's dead, I see. Whatever. You'll see me win in no time. Alright, confidence boosted. Big C's ready to rumble.
Encouragement.
Would you looky? Maybe you're not so bad after all, miss. I'll show you I can still make it right. I have a really bad feeling about this. I do not think it's the right move. Oh, yeah, little faith. Oh, yeah, little faith, even. Yep. The Riggs will have a girlfriend by the end of business hours, by the gods of the lake. She's upset with us too, you know. She ain't gonna be upset once we get her done with rooms. Alright, confidence boosted. Big C's ready to rumble. There she goes. That's the Cherno I know. I saw you say. I've apologized a lot today. Sorry about everything we're putting you through. I am thankful you're at least here to talk to, even if you can't reply. I can tell you care a lot about Wriggle. And despite meeting us all for the first time earlier, your kindness really shows. I know I appreciate it. I hope the others do too. Staying here won't do any good, would you agree? I'm gonna follow Cherno and make sure she's not getting into any trouble. She seems to still be hesitant about you, so stay here for a bit, then come follow us, okay? Good, I'll see you in a little while, then.
Roll me up.
Hello, miss. Are you lost? Why is she pointing towards her mouth? Are you looking for something to eat? No, sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't talk. That's okay, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Do you know from somewhere? Do I know you from somewhere? Oh yeah, you're with Dayuse into the tree Cherno fell out of. You looking for Wriggle too? That's why you're here. I see, it seems like you're worried as well. I'm glad people around here are so eager to help each other. But, you saw what happened. I feel like I missed out on a lot of things prior to this, like I'm late to a play where I'm the leading role. That matters, though. I have to find Wriggle first and apologize to her about everything that occurred. Alright, I'm Rumia. First name Rumia, middle name Rumia, last name Rumia. I would love to know your name as well so we could talk better, but I suppose that would be tricky. Why is her hand over here? Heito, is your name Heito? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, Kokoro, that must be your name. Nice to meet you, Kokoro. I'm sorry we have to meet like this. You're looking for those two? They flew by a few minutes ago. I didn't talk to them, they just came and went. Maybe they didn't see me. Oh yeah, they were probably looking for me too, huh? I was so embarrassed after what happened at the cliffside, I wouldn't be able to look at them in the face right now. It's hard to speak at times like this, but having someone new around helps a lot. A little. Little or a lot, one of those words. I guess I should explain why I'm here, huh? A few days ago, I told Di that Wriggle had been avoiding me. Naturally, I was worried. Some part of me was confident that she's okay, but I didn't want to bottle it in. I was hoping that Di would know, but it seems like she was just as clueless as I was. Just as concerned too, of course. Turns out she had been quiet to all of us. Then, just this morning. Hey, Big Rose. Huh? Oh, hey, Cherno, what's up? Oh, it ain't nothing. I came by to check up on you. Still haven't found Riggs yet? No, she's still been gone. Di told me that she saw her around, but she had been avoiding us. I'm scared I did something wrong without knowing it. Oh boy, if I get the biggest news for you. Have a looky! That note? What is this? Don't ask me, you got the answers right on your palms. Hey, Rumia, I hope you got this letter. This text is very tiny, huh? Must have been written with a tiny pencil and some insect hands. I see. I want to meet you at the usual tree. Please come alone. I've been preparing a surprise for tonight to repay you for all you've helped me with. Do come by, Wriggle. Haha! I saw that reaction. Who looks like someone's gonna get a special friend tonight? Oh, this is what she's been up to? General, this isn't like her at all. Why would she do all of this? And for me, no less. Oh, come on, it's obvious. Don't make me spell it out. Even the fireflies were on. She's been working hard. Better get there lickety-split and make it worth it for her. At that moment, I really didn't want to think about it. I was just worried about Wriggle. She had spent all that effort avoiding us and working herself to the bone, and it was for me. I was in denial. Eventually, I thought I should just meet with her and finally tell her about my worries, but maybe that would upset her. I didn't know what to do or what to say when I got there. I was overthinking upon overthinking, and I was afraid I couldn't react properly. So, I'm too scared to meet with her. Hey, listen, I'll cheer you on in silence. Riggs ain't gotta know I'm there. Once you're done, I'll swoop on in and clean up the awkwardness, break the ice. That's what I do. No, she told me to come along for a reason. I have to respect that if I go. Surely you guess what that reason is, right? You ain't dumb. I think I'll be fine going on my own, thank you. Plans to invite me for this? Congrats ain't sitting well with you? Well, have a good one then. Don't be shocked when I come in guns blazing with some confetti poppers. It's fine, Cherno. See you later. Don't flub up your lines! In hindsight, maybe I should have planned for what happened next better, but I wouldn't have known what to do anyways, and I didn't want to keep her hanging. Her was waiting for me after all. Made her wait long enough, was my thought. You've seen how the rest went. Showed up late, and everything got screwed up, and here we are now. Still haven't found her yet. I hope she's okay. It must have been devastating to have something cooked up for so long spoiled in an instant. Are you okay? You look pale. Ah, I know you're worried about her, but she'll be okay. I don't like leaving her alone like this, but I'm also not ready to apologize yet. I don't know what to do. I've never been someone in this sort of position before, so many things are new to me. Rick and I share this in common. Seems like that's why we enjoy each other's company. I appreciate Di and Cherno as friends, but we're not too close with one another. I like saying my feelings out loud like this. It feels mean. I've never been able to figure out when to be honest about things like this. It's not like I'm not mad, you know. Miss, do you think it's okay for me to get mad at Cherno for what happened? Not sure I'm asking you, but you're around and you seem to care. Depending on how much longer this goes, I might stop the recording after this before I go to the next section, instead of just stopping it near 2 hours. Going up this time. Suspicion. What are you trying to say, miss? Are you implying that I should have seen it coming with her? Well, I guess you're not wrong, but I trusted her to respect me when I told her I was going alone. That's what a friend would do, you know? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I should be focusing on helping them instead of thinking about all the what-ifs.
I feel bad. Maybe I really should have assumed. Now I felt dumb. I don't know what to think.
It makes me a little sad.
Despite knowing each other for a while, I still don't know how to act around Juno and Dai. There's a fearless dynamo. Dai's so proper and by the books. They're like an old married couple sometimes. Makes me jealous how close they can be with each other. It feels like they both operate on different speeds than I'm able to keep up with. Huh? Something wrong? Maybe Wriggle said the same thing? No, haha, maybe she got that from me. She's the one I tend to talk to a bunch after all. She's someone who helps me a lot. I spent a while wondering whether or not she knew that. Not that I'd even ask her directly, it's too embarrassing. There's been someone who's spoken my heart out. Today is an exception, it seems. When she started going missing, my mind went haywire for a bit, and my sense of doubt started creeping in again. Juno busting in and confronting me about the situation really helped me clear my mind with that, her intentions aside. So when I finally found Wriggle and saw just how tired she looked, I was torn and I felt relief, but also felt pain seeing how exhausted she was trying to hold herself together. I didn't know what she liked me the same way I like her. And no use in talking about it, it's true. Before I met her, my days used to be quiet. I wasn't unhappy, but it was very lonely. Stargazing was the only way I could feel like I was alongside other people. The stars and the moon were my company. I got comfortable in my own darkness, my own little corner where I could be by myself. Talking to Juno, Dai, and Wriggle for the first time definitely shook me. I thought I was happy before, but after I met them, I realized my life could be so much more. Maybe that's how Wriggle felt too when she met them. When I was first getting to know everyone, I still came to the lake alone, worried that other people being around wasn't going to be as good as I expected it to be. Every time I would go to the lake, Wriggle was already there waiting. She said that she didn't want to come after the others, because she would be too afraid to get near them. It's such a small thing to say, but that one was really special to me. Being so sheltered, I had thought that everyone else was alien to how I feel. Her saying that one little thing instantly made me feel like I'd known her my whole life. Got to know each other like that, day after day. My fear was melted away by her warmth. I still have a long way to go, yet every day has been a lot brighter since I met her. I owe a lot to her. Miss Kokoro? I've been looking for Wriggle. I want to talk to her, but doubt is creeping up on me again. I don't even know if she wants to see me. And what happens if I find her and I can't find the right words to say? I don't want to drag her out when she's not ready, especially if my own emotions get in the way. I wanted to take her time and come to terms with herself, like I had to. If it's okay, I'd like to ask for your help. You seem like a good listener, even if you can't talk. Even so, you still listen to everything I had to say. I think Wriggle could use someone like that right now, too. So please, find it in your heart to help us. Thank you, Miss Kokoro. Let's get going and find her. I saw her running towards the edge of the creek. She should still be there, I hope. Reassurance. I don't know if you replied that way to make me feel better or not, but I appreciate it either way. And well, thinking about it, I guess you're right, I need to be a bit more stern with Juno. Even if she means well, it's still not right for her to get in the way of others' happiness. And I told her not to come, and she did anyway, so... It'll be hard, but I gotta tell Juno how I feel for both of us. Makes me a little sad. Huh? I'm, sorry, I'm not sure how to react to that. You're worried because I'm around Juno? I appreciate your sentiment, but Juno isn't malicious. She's my friend, mistakes and all. Maybe someday I'll have the courage to tell her what bothers me. Makes me a little sad. Why'd you drag me out here, Dai? What's the big idea? She does not want us to see us right now. How many times do I have to say it? Shut up! I'm gonna fix this. This is my problem. Stay out of it. Your plan is not going to work. How'd you even know that? I want you to give me a chance, Dai. Oh, whoop-de-doo. More people coming to stop me. Stop. You lot better not get in the way. I'm here to make things right. Romeo, hello. Have you seen Wriggle? No, I saw her, alright. Nearly caught up her, and so someone dragged me away. Riggs, I'm just here to talk to you. Come out, bud. Well, please, let's just go and give her some time.
And what, leave her here? Ain't no way I'm letting her be alone and hurt. You wouldn't either, would you? We don't have to hunt for her. You know she's here. She clearly doesn't want to see us right now. We can stay here and wait. Like I'm gonna buy into that malarkey. I dragged her out of that shell once, I'm gonna do it again. Done it for Riggs, done it for Rooms, done it for ya. Nobody's gonna be left alone anymore around here. Cherno, please stop. Just listen to me for a moment, darn it. I did my darndest to get y'all together. It ain't easy for me either, you know. The way by letting it all go to waste, can't imagine being alone again. I'm desperate to stitch it all back, can't imagine being alone again. If I can help it, I'll make sure none of you ever have to feel none of that anymore. As I'm going, don't try and stop me. Die.
That's enough, Cherno.
What? Wait, ain't you here to help her too? We're on the same side, ain't that right?
I came here to make sure she's alright, that's all. I asked Miss Kokoro here to talk to her instead.
Are you kidding me? She's a total stranger. How'd she even have a blink on how to help?
By not forcing Wriggle to come out before she's ready?
You? Fine.
I'm sorry, Cherno, but it's for Wriggle's sake. None of us except Kokoro here are in an emotional state to think clearly.
Are you mad at me?
Yes, I am. But it's okay. I know you mean well, so I forgive you. Just let this one go, okay? Miss Kokoro is a good listener. Maybe Wriggle will feel most comfortable talking to her instead of one of us. We can stay here so you don't have to be alone waiting. And so we can all greet Wriggle together when she's ready to return. Alright.
I'll be here too. Hey, you. Treat Riggs well, alright? If you do her wrong like I did, I won't forgive you. Ain't my place to say that, I know, but that's all I got to say with my confidence. Good luck, Missy. Hope to see you and her back soon. Neville.
Spook. The ghost! Very slowly walking.
Huh? Oh, hey, miss. I sent you here, didn't I? It's okay. I overheard you guys talking. You don't have to be nervous about telling me things. I heard Chino call out to me and worry about me. I heard the argument they had when you and Romeo came. I don't want my friends to fight, even if it's for my sake. I just want them to get along with or without me. But that's a lot to ask, isn't it? I caused this, after all. Miss Kokoro, that's your name, right? I overheard it earlier. Sorry you had to get dragged into my mess. It breaks me whenever someone gets involved in my problems. That's why I hide my emotions a lot. If I feel sad around people, they'd feel sad too, won't they? So I try to be tougher. I put up with everything to try to make the others comfortable with me. But I wasn't being myself. When I started hiding myself from the others, it wasn't only because I was trying to plan out a show. I wanted to figure out whether or not I actually deserved to be here. If I even deserved to have friends. Even after all the work I'd put in, I still feel like there's something missing. I feel like I'm watching a play in a language I don't understand. Like I'm walking down a road with no end. When I ran away just now, I suppose it was a way of coping with myself. I was mad. It scared me. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hurt Chino or die. Or you or Romeo. I just wanted to be mad at myself. Why couldn't I just say what I'm thinking? Instead of talking, I ran away. I really regret it. As much as I crave being alone in that moment, it's not comforting anymore. It's so cold and silent. I heard Romeo try to defend me when Chino was trying to search for me. I feel so helpless hearing people argue about me. But if you can be honest like that, maybe I can try to. All I want now is to talk to everyone and clear up this whole mess I made. I'm too scared to go back, though. I don't know what to do when I see them next. Hey, do you have an idea, Miss Kokoro? Well, I suppose that's why you're here, huh? Thank you for trying to help. I'll try my best to listen to what they have. What do you think I should do?
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do.
Happy. Ah, hello, miss. You were trying to find me too, huh? I'm really sorry about all this. It's a dumb mistake. Never should have been a thing. Just stay quiet. They sent you here, didn't they? It's okay. I overheard you guys talking. You don't have to be nervous about telling me things.
Concern.
I know you're there, miss. You don't have to be concerned about me. I won't do anything bad to myself. I'm just here to sulk. Well, glad you're here, I suppose. Sorry to think they forgot about me. They sent you here, didn't they?
Handshake.
Pardon? That's a mighty firm handshake, Kokoro. So you're telling me I should be diplomatic and straight-laced about it, then? I guess it's not a bad idea. I've left them in the dark about everything from my side. It's going to be hard for me to say all that. Do I even have the guts to do it? Well, I'll try my best. About what happened at the tree. You heard everything Trino said, didn't you? So you know about my feelings for Rumia? She's someone who's really done something special to me. I don't know if she knows it or not. I don't know when I started having these feelings for her, but my brain created this whole chain effect scenario where if I confessed, it would change her whole dynamic. That was the last thing I wanted, you know? But what if she didn't like me like that? What would happen? But I wanted to try. Something within me pushed me to do it. I still think about the first time I met her a lot. Wait, why did I call it? Let me try that sentence again. I still think about the first time I met her a lot. Why did I call out to her? Maybe it was the way that she stood there, hiding behind a tree, staring at the stars, as if not to oppose. Something just sparked in my brain, saying, tell her she's safe. So I called out, and it all blossomed from there. Seeing her slowly open up on our stargazing excursions as we poured our hearts out to one another, it's made me happier than I've ever been. It was comforting. It's so lovely having something to look forward to every day. And I want that feeling to continue. I want to cut through that ball of darkness of hers and help her speak the words etched into her heart, the words she wants to say but can't. I guess that's what crushes are like, huh? Do you think I should try to confess to her again? I've forgiven the others, and I think I know how I should respond to them now. But I don't know what I should do with these feelings of mine right now. If I return to them still conflicted about Rumia, all this self-examination would be for nothing. I need to be absolutely sure if I'm going to face everyone. So, what do you think? Should I do it?
Big decision here, Riddle.
Miss, I don't think I should be mad at them. I think that it might feel good at first, but I came out here on my own, so I wouldn't do that. Feeling like I abandoned them is already making me feel guilty as it is. It would haunt me for the rest of my life if I acted out like that and after they worried so much about me. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you down for your suggestion. I appreciate your help. I'll try to think of something else, though. Why is she pulling the corners of her mouth and wrapping her arms around herself? Are you saying I should let them know that I'm doing okay? But I'm not yet. Are you saying that I should just put this all behind me and try to make them feel better? I'm sorry, that's wrong too, isn't it? I know it'd be hard for you to tell me this answer without being able to speak. Well, I suppose it is time for me to get over it. I just need a bit more time. Are you going to stay here with me until then? You'd say yes. Thank you, Kokoro.
Affirmative nod.
I'm sorry, after thinking about it, I don't think I can, not yet. Maybe in the future. Right now, I'm just too scared that my dreams of making her happy are just that, dreams. After abandoning my friends like that, I have to earn their trust back and learn about myself again. It hurts to hold it in, but if I want to make her happy, I need to improve myself. I'll wait some more, thank you, still, miss. You helped me come to a conclusion. Alright, I'm gonna meet with them. You can go ahead without me. I promise I'll be there. I'll fight off the nervousness. Thank you so much, Kokoro. Yeah, you're right. I should take my time. Be more responsible, get to know and love myself more. Be a better friend. If I wanted to be happy, then I need to make sure that I'm capable of doing it. It will take a while and it will hurt, but I have to be patient until we're both ready. I'll take my time and be kind to myself. Then someday, when I learn a lot more, I'll try it again. And I'll take whatever answer she gives me. Thank you, Miss. Or Kokoro, rather. You really helped me out. Well, this has been quite a day, hasn't it? Alright, I'm gonna go meet them. I see. Guess it's hard to think. It's a hard thing to know for sure until you just do it, isn't it? I don't feel bad. This is a decision I have to make. I'm gonna take my time with it. If I wanted to be truly happy, then I have to be sure that I'm able to do it. No more running away from my problems. No more being afraid of talking. No more hiding. I have to learn how to be honest for her and for myself too. And I need to clear this up with Chino and Dai as well. They must be worried sick for me. Alright, I'm gonna go meet with them. Missy! Alright, Riggs. Miss, did it go well? Missy! Maybe we just have to wait. I'm sure she'll come eventually. No, there you are. You feeling okay? Yeah. Rego, you came back. Are you sure you're doing okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I overheard everything you guys talked about. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I shouldn't have been so selfish. Hey, Mish. I'm sorry, all that talk, and I fell back down again. I'll be fine. A little longer, please. I'll see you all tonight at the Firefly show. You're free to come visit. Maybe I'll be better by then. Later. Ah! Wait, come back! See you all tonight, I guess. I have to go after Cherno. Sorry. Hope to see you later, Lady Rumia. Miss, it's okay. I'm sure you tried your best. I'm sure the light show will help everyone get comfortable with talking again. The night sky always unites us. And I'm sure Rigo will come. Thank you for doing your best for us. See you tonight. Okay. Right. Escape. Don't click the wrong key. Going all the way back to 1. Not Q. Save here. Right. In case this order ends up mattering. In fact, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. I should probably just stop this recording and then start the next one. So I will do that. Second recording has begun. Now I will continue the video game. Village outskirts, about 25 minutes. A song for a dance. Kokoro is in the middle of the screen. Kokoro ambled with no particular aim in the direction of the human village. She strolled in a way which manifested physically. As her mind wandered, so did Kokoro's limbs. So too did Kokoro's limbs. Her fingers found her hair, her mask, her sleeves pulling away at them as her feet carried her forward. Her dancer's gait whirled between careful thought and panicked worry. Before she knew it, she reached the outskirts of the village, but being so deep in thought, she wasn't aware of the road hazard she was about to encounter. Hey, gotcha, didn't I? Well, aren't you gonna say something? I didn't think I was that scary to take the words out of your mouth. That means I got you real good, eh? Marlin. No, I think our fun might be over. Merlin, we've been looking everywhere for you. What have you been up to? Nothing, really. Uh-huh. I apologize for my sister Merlin. Why is it that I recognize you? Well, where you two are. Hey, Lunasu, you're just apologizing to the yokai for Merlin's behavior. What is she gonna do this time? I was just trying to get it out of her.
Oh, hello there, stranger. We almost forgot to introduce ourselves.
Where are the present professors? Merlin! There we go.
Unasa.
And we are the premier musical ensemble in all of Gensokyo. Also the only musical ensemble in all of Gensokyo.
Sort of.
Hey now, sis, at least we're pursuing our dreams. That's not something everyone can say, you know?
Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true, Merlin. Oh, mushy too, you're embarrassing us in front of this yokai. Right, I suppose I should tell you why we're here. We set to have a concert tonight, and meant to rehearse this morning.
But then someone had to go and disappear on us. Don't blame me, you two slept in and had nothing to do.
Merlin, that doesn't give you carte blanche to do what you want. Like, you got us worried sick, you know.
And you scared the heck out of this innocent Menriki to boot.
Oh, so that's what Merlin did. It figures as much.
I'm not sorry, you know. It was practice, so I have nothing to apologize for.
Considering how you feel about practice, that's a hell of an excuse.
Wait a moment, you're a Menriki. Surely you're that Menriki. Oh, Merlin, you've got some explaining to do. No, am I in mega trouble?
It depends on what you tell us.
No boy!
Excuse us a second. Excuse for a second. Not for.
I didn't mean any harm, you know. I was just an innocent dude.
You realize that that's Hatano Kokoro, the instigator of the Masked Hopes incident you've managed to pull into our web, right?
Wait, that's Kokoro?
Shh, not so loud. You'll wake up the neighbors if they haven't been awakened by your trumpet already. Okay, so listen, you're gonna apologize for scaring her, okay? If you don't, we won't stop at Mistia's for grilled lamprey. Oh, that's so unfair, sis. Don't you think blackmailing her is a little harsh? We have to get off on the right foot here. This is a big opportunity. I'll do what it takes. Fine, I'll apologize. Good, because if you do, you might have actually helped us make our next show a good one. You suggesting they weren't good before? Shush! That's not what I meant. Think about it. The reclusive Hatano Kokoro's first public appearance since her great incident, and we'll provide the musical backings for it. It'll be a showstopper. Hold on, are we sure she hasn't performed recently? I heard there's been a new dancer performing in the square, and if that's true... Is that a difference? To where if I would have done this first, that wouldn't have happened yet. Doesn't matter? Is it too big of an opportunity to let it pass by? 90% of publicity is convincing the audience you're right. We'll figure it out if that's the case. You always had such good business sense. I know I do. So all we have to do is apologize and we can go to Mistia's, right? Yes, after the show, mind you. Oh, but I'm hungry now. If you didn't... Abscond? Is that a word, or is that a misspelling? Abscond. You could have had a nice breakfast with us. We had those biscuits you like so much. Aw, man. Okay, we can't leave Kokoro waiting all day. Hello there! Hatano Kokoro. Sorry not to recognize you before. We hope you don't hold it against us. Merlin has something to say as well, don't you, Merlin?
I'm sorry, Miss Kokoro. I shouldn't have scared you like that. So, are we, in trouble, or,
Right, this is the next layer. Negative nod. I'm not sure how we're meant to interpret that.
I don't feel any ill will coming from her. So I guess we're fine.
If you can't talk, that'll greatly complicate things.
We're the Prism Rivers, we'll figure it out.
Oh, girl, we actually want to talk to you about something, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we'd love to have you around.
Merlin, please just contain yourself for 1 second. Yes, we'd like to ask you if you would want to perform with us later tonight. Act's been getting a little stale lately, so you might be able to give us that spark we needed.
It'll be fun just having someone new around. Hey, come on, it'll be a blast.
We understand it's a sudden ask, so we would be happy to talk about it, or if you like. We don't got all day, but this is important enough to take some time from our practice session, I think. Right.
Anything to get me out of practice is fine with me.
I suppose we should ask you a few questions about yourself to get to know you better. When When you dance, who do you dance for? Do you dance for yourself, your audience, the art? What drives you?
It's nice to meet you.
How formal.
Obliged. I think we understand one another now. Though I wish you could speak. Kokoro. Period. Wow! Oh yeah, that'll do a trick.
So what I've heard is true, you're a dancer after all. I suppose this is your way of forgiving us, Kokoro. I have to say it's very charming. Kokoro. Yes. Good.
If I'm not having fun doing what I'm doing, then what's the point, you know? If I like doing it, if I like doing it, I'll be good at it. If I'm not good at it, then people like it that much more. And the more people like it, the more famous we get. Here's another question for you. If dancing wasn't your skill, what would you do? Would you sing, play an instrument, become a starlet, or anything different?
We play a game of 20 questions here, Lyrica. Point outwards. Dancing for the crowd must be a surreal experience. All their eyes are focused on you as you glide across the stage. You must feel a lot of pressure to get it right.
The audience is what keeps us going. If we're not playing for them, who are we playing for? To make us happy? Sure, but if it doesn't pay the bills. Do you need money? Aren't you a bunch of ghosts that probably don't need any form of sustenance to stay alive, that live in like an abandoned mansion or something? Whatever.
I don't think Kokoro would be in it for something so petty as that. Are your clothes part of your, like, ghost body or something? I don't know. To bring a smile or a tear to people's faces, that must be it. Here's another question for you. If dancing what you're... Yep. Dancing stance. A student of the craft, a mature answer from a younger yokai. Art is something you have to respect in order to truly appreciate it. If we don't become vessels for the art we pursue, then where do we derive the satisfaction of a challenge well met? How do the people we perform for receive the emotional validation we're hoping for?
You sounded real smart right there, sis.
Art's a contrivance in this business. You can be less dramatic and just say you like playing the fiddle and it works fine.
Asking Lunasa not to be dramatic's like asking a bird not to fly.
Here's another question for you. Probably didn't even need to... Yep. The singing pose.
Oh, we could always use one of those. How many yokai who are good at that around here? I wonder what your voice sounds like. If you ever get it back, I'd love to hear it someday. Maybe we can sing some duets? Eh?
Singing is an intimate art, much like dancing. I can see why you'd be attracted to it. Though I imagine it's hard to sing without a voice. Maybe that's why you would consider it as an art. Interesting. Would guess you want to know more about us before saying yes or no to our invitation. It's only fair.
Makes sense to me, sis.
Well then, let's get to getting. I don't even know if this is a choice. This seems like one of those you eventually do all of them things, but maybe it's a choice anyway, I don't know. The thing I just saved, not this. Are you sure you're not just trying to flatter us?
Nah, instruments are cool to everyone. There's so many of them and they all look so cool. Some of them sound weird, but even those are really neat. Maybe I could take you to Corendo and we can check them all out someday.
Interesting. I guess you want to know more about us here.
Dramatic mask.
There's many different styles of acting. I wonder which one would suit you. Doesn't Kokoro kind of already do that? She like makes plays or whatever in addition to dancing? The no discipline is much too obvious an answer, I think, so what would it be? Your poker face would lend itself well to kabuki? Do you have an interest in history as a younger yokai? Maybe it would be Bunraku. Something about you tells me it would be good with kids.
I love watching the puppets dance around on stage, and the performers are always so funny too. They feel so like life. You forget their little wooden things.
Maybe you're a fan of the Western theater style. It's so diametrically opposed from our more traditional disciplines. I could see why you'd be intrigued. Maybe we should consider an actor for our next show. I want to ponder life. So none of those things, huh? Well, I guess there's a lot of non-artsy things you can do.
With so many masks, you could be a painter. You could find some blank masks, paint them, and wear them whenever you want. Or you could make some and let others wear the same mask you do. Maybe she wants to be a baker. Kokoro looks like she enjoys a sweet or two. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. If I can guess your favorite sweet, would you let me treat you to one? Whatever it is, I want one too.
We're always going on about food. Can't be helped.
Merlin. Hello, I'm Merlin. Sorry again about earlier. I didn't think anyone would actually come down this old back road. I saw the opportunity and took it. I play the trumpet. That wasn't obvious. You wanna hear me play it again? Sure. Hey, great! You gonna... Nice, Kokoro! I got scared the same way by Kogase the other day, and it got me curious. I wanted to know how it would feel to spook someone like that, you know? My curiosity is satisfied now.
At the expense of poor Kokoro's hearing. Kokoro is likely deaf and mute now.
Take it easy on me, I said I was sorry, okay? Even though I want to try and learn as many things as possible. When I play the trumpet, it's so familiar, it's like cozying up to a blanket at home. Doing something like pranking, you don't get to do that every day. Trying new foods, discovering new hobbies, it's so wonderful, don't you think?
Okay, Alright, I wasn't expecting this. Hesitation?
No. Well, nothing wrong with them. Familiar. Going to something you know works for you ain't nothing to be ashamed of. What do I think you'd be eager to try and mix it up a little? I get bored if I tune at the same 5 notes or so on my trumpet.
We talked about this, Merlin. You can't just solo whenever you feel like it.
I like to think of it as giving an old standard a new twist, you know? Live it a little lyrica. I know I'm a bit of a free spirit, but I think that's my best quality. Music is such a freeing way to express yourself. If you don't go where it takes you, then what's the point? I go where the winds take me. That's how I like to approach music. This is only natural. It translates to how I live my life.
If that a little less often, it would save us a lot of hassle.
You can't do nothing in this environment, I swear. The air is as thick as Lunas's starched uniform. It would be nice to have someone around who embraced being different. Maybe that's you, Kokoro. We're still going? Okay. So much for your poker face. Do you like me, I guess that sums it up for me, a free-spirited trumpeter who likes the color pink and the smell of roses. Thank you for being such a wonderful listener, Kokoro. Please consider joining us.
Okay. This is you go back each time, so I don't need to go back here. Go back here, and then go back there. I was bound to do it eventually. Now load. Gasp.
You look so shocked. Was I flirting with you or something? Don't worry, I'm not being forward with you. I'm genuinely curious if you would like to hang out sometime. Nice to hang out with someone who isn't related to me. No offense.
I guess you're not wrong about that. None taken. Jerk.
I guess that sums it up for me, a free-spirited trumpeter who likes the color pink and the smell of roses. Thank you for being such a wonderful listener, Kokoro. Please consider joining us. skilled head. I was thinking out loud. You don't have to. I was thinking out loud. You don't have to act. You don't have to if you don't want to. That's okay. That's correct. I just can't read. I was thinking out loud. You don't have to if you don't want to. Well, it might be nice. I guess that sums it up for me. Free-spirited trumpeter who likes the color of pink.
Back in time again. Curiosity.
You're curious? I can see it in your eyes. It's true, the possibilities are endless. When you allow yourself to look around, there's so much to see, so much to do, so much back streets to go through.
Don't you mean if you only see the trees, you're missing the forest?
I know what I said. Do you have to be so technical all the time?
Someone's gotta make sense around here, between the two of us. Two of you. I'm trying to help. That's mean, Lyrica. Merlin has her way of speaking. Let her be.
Yeah, what's this said? Where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna say some experiences are best when they're shared with someone. And as you can see, these two are a bit of a handful.
No, Merlin, that's enough.
It's nice to find someone who would at least give things a chance, even if you're not certain about it. Maybe we can be curious together sometimes. I know I'm a bit of a free spirit, but I think that's my best quality. Because it's just a freeing way to express yourself. If you don't go where it takes you, then what's the point? Go where the winds take me, that's how I like to approach music. So natural translates to how I live my life. Get that a little less often, save us a lot of hassle. Yep.
It's hard for me to remember when it goes back to the main timeline again. Agree, mate.
If you agree that heartily, it must be the reason you're here.
So glad to find a fellow explorer around here.
These two are too hoity-toity and highfalutin to look around, you know?
I'm right here, Merlin. Typical. I'll let that one slide.
That's alright, I only say it because it needs to be said sometimes. Okay, to live a little, you know? Kokoro certainly seems to understand that. I'm a bit of a free spirit, but I think that's my best quality.
Yeah, I can skip to here. Blush. Then do Lyrica. Lyrica Prism River at your service. I am the pianist and main composer of this little troupe of phantom musicians. My job is to string together Merlin's larking, Lunasis' melancholy, and turn it into something people want to hear. I see things in black and white, not literally, of course. These piano keys are my life. I see them in my dreams. I feel them on my fingertips, even when they're not there. They're tangible to myself. I like things that make sense like that. I treat music that way too. It either makes sense or it doesn't. I put a chord together with a fill and it sounds good, it is, and if it isn't, it isn't. I like to keep things simple, and I like to think I'm good at what I do.
You ask us for help all the time.
Well, duh, I'm the composer, Merlin. It's what I do.
Anyway, hey Kokoro. Mind if I play a few chords for you?
Great. Let me show you what I can do. Take a listen, tell me which one catches your ear. Okay. There's so many choices that I'm now moving on to the next slide for this. The major chord, of course, that would pick up your ear. The major chord tends to be the one people are attracted to the most. Major chords are the hallmarks of a lot of crowd pleasers. They're easy to sing along to a lot of the time, and they just make you feel good. Of course, a crowd pleaser means bringing in more fans. And more money. Oh, don't mistake me for being a Scrooge. I'm not that greedy. I just like eating, you know? Don't have to. I just want to.
And drinking. You do a lot of that.
You get drunk, you're a ghost. Of course you can. If there's one constant in every fucking Touhou character is that they get drunk, whether it makes any sense or not.
Look here, you little twerp.
Major chords are simple but effective. You got a good ear. You're certainly something. Can't get a good read on you or my chords quiz. I can't get a good read on you and on my chords quiz and your look on. I can't get a good read on you on my chords quiz and your looks alone. I can't read because of things which happened to us in the past. I've taken upon myself to value everyone we meet so I can understand what they want and how it fits our whole deal. It's you don't have the innate skepticism like I do to handle that. It's important when thinking about a potential partnership to consider the cost-benefit analysis. You're either a good fit or you're not. Aren't you being a bit reductivist?
So cold, sis.
It's a burden, but someone's gotta do it. I can look at you right now and say, okay, Kokoro, come on board. We'd love to have you, but could flop and our performance suffer for it. And we'll have gone through the process of building those relationships, and for what? So I want to make sure we're all on the same page, that's all. Honesty is the best policy. Do you feel the same way? Lyrica, please don't scare our guests. When you lost your emotions, how did you feel? Lyrica! That's over the line. I don't care if your intentions are good or not. You need to apologize. Let her answer, Lunasa. I want to see something. The minor chord explains a lot if you think about it. The minor chord generally typifies the less fun aspects of life. You'll find them in lots of songs about loss and self-identity. Hard to sing too, not so much because it's hard to find the notes, but because you're not careful, you'll fall in a bit too deep, you know? Even despite all that, people flock to songs like that because somewhere deep inside they know it's nice to be heard and have a chance to let it out. I feel a connection with the crowd when I have my solos in that way. It's true, minor chords, like the major chord, are simple in nature, but they're very effective. You've got a very interesting ear. Certainly something. Oh, this ditty, huh? I really didn't think you'd go for this one. Lots of people recoil when I play this one for them because of all the clashing sounds. But your ear really went out of its way to pick this one out. I think I underestimated you a little bit, Kokoro.
Someone's turned the same red as their uniform.
Oh, shush you. You're certainly something. Can't get a good read on you. Do you really not remember? Just who are you to be able to navigate such an incident with no memory of it? Do forgive me, my curiosity got the best of me there. Emotions are something I've always found curious.
You certainly don't act like it most days. What's changed?
Hush, Merlin. Emotions and music are linked in a very simple way. My main deal is to pull Merlin's horns and Lunasa's strings, combine them with my piano, and make something of it. Very technical work, but it's not necessary. How do you strike the right feeling? Is very technical, but it is necessary. How do you strike the right feeling at the right time in the right place to have the biggest impact? It's a rough process. I have to understand my sisters and the audience's emotional states, all while remembering music theory on the fly and sacrificing my own personal health in the process. Takes a toll. There's not a lot of people I can go to about it, alas, so I find other ways to process it. Maybe I need to figure out something better. I've gone on much too long. That last part is fairly irrelevant anyway. It's enough about me. Thanks for listening. Anyone could say that about a similar situation. How might I know it's true in your case? It's easy to say because it's generally true, Lyrica. I guess. Maybe I didn't expect such a basic answer. There's something about her answer which makes me want to know more. Do forgive me, my curiosity got the best of me there. Overwhelmed. So you were overwhelmed? I understand what you mean. You have something taken away from you or get given too much to handle at the time, and it's like you're living in another person's body. And yet you stand in front, and me and you are doing just fine. Oh, look's blushing now. It was such a touching answer, okay? It's got to me. Just expecting it, that's all.
All that huffing and puffing, and the wolf has no breath, eh?
Do forgive me, my curiosity got the better of me there. Lunasa. Hello, Kokoro. I'm Lunasa Prism River. I'm the violinist of our ensemble. Though I'm fairly certain we may have mentioned our names already. Violin is an intimate instrument. I make it my craft and my life's work to be as careful and in tune with myself as I can be when I'm playing it. It's demanding, having to pull up the depths of yourself every night to try and reflect what people want to feel back at them, while still trying to say something about yourself. The atmosphere of a crowd cheering and emoting along with the sounds we create together as a family is most sublime. It's the satisfying din of a job well done. It's part of what keeps me going even in the darkest of times. Sometimes fans will give us flowers for our efforts. It's very nice of them. But only if the roses. Flowers are kind of useless. They're just gonna wither away anyway. What's your favorite flower, Kokoro? I tend to get a lot of lotuses, roses, and peonies, if that helps. Lotus eaters! Somehow I had a feeling you in particular would find the lotus attractive. Lotuses are known to thrive even in the dirtiest, most hostile environments, and are oft harvested with no dirt on their petals. In fact, lotuses are able to have no dirt on them despite their conditions is part of why they're such an important part of the Buddhist doctrine. Buddhists use the lotus as a symbol of purity and enlightenment. The Buddha himself is often portrayed sitting on top of one in religious works, in fact.
It's a wonder he can sit atop such a little flower.
I take it you learned about the Buddha from the Murin priestesses recently? Uchirin is just too personable to deny. A real ambassador of the faith, that one. What's the proverb you told me again? Oh yes, living life with unwavering faith as the lotus does ensures the most beautiful revival. As a Manrika, it probably has close to home for you, yes? Being assembled from the 66 mass of the legendary Buddhist saint Toyosate Nomiko, and brought to life, those masks have had faith their owner would come back, and it led to your creation. That kind of sentimentality can be very powerful. You must have wonderful emotional fortitude underneath that intense exterior. Or you could just like the lotus for how it looks too. I tend to think too much about these sorts of things. Forgive me, I have my obsessions. I get so enthralled by a topic I can't help but learn as much as I possibly can. Music inspires me to explore myself and find a way to convey it to other people. It's a truly noble art. Though there are times where it gets very difficult for me to do. Such a piercing gaze you have, I can feel it in my soul. Is this the power you can hold over people? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're blushing, Lunasa.
Ah, she's blushing. Cute.
Ignore my sisters. They're not old enough to know any better.
We're all the same age, Lunasa.
Yeah, I think we rattled her good. As I was saying... Wait, what was I saying? Maybe it's something I should keep to myself. It's something which isn't relevant to you anyway.
Sure it doesn't.
Lyrica, shut up.
Uh-oh, Lyrica. If you say something more, Lunasa might use your head for target practice.
I beg your forgiveness, but I think I'm done discussing myself. Roses! Roses can have so many meanings depending on the color. It's a truly fascinating flower.
Amen to that!
In the West, they have elaborate ceremonies involving all sorts of flowers, roses included. The hand you use to give them to someone, the kind of ribbon, even where and how you present them all means something. It's a language unto itself. Red roses mean love and passion, the white rose means innocence and infatuation, and the pink rose means friendship. We often get those, but sometimes we get crimson ones or yellow ones. They're well-intentioned, and the roses themselves are real pretty, but those who give them to us probably don't understand their meanings. Roses have a stereotype for being a thoughtless gift, but even despite that, they're such absolutely beautiful flowers. They're able to be given as a gift to loved ones and still be appreciated. The rose is so light in aroma with a velvet touch, but hard to grow with a fierce bite if you don't handle them right. They're a flower which has a lot of character to them. Perhaps you're the complex type, huh? Forgive me, I have my obsessions.
Peonies.
Ah, the peony. It's such a small flower, but its hardiness is well known. In the language of flowers, peonies often mean prosperity. It's a flower which is hard to get to open up, but knows how to survive the harshest of conditions while still retaining its fragile outside appearance. Some peony plants are known to last a century or longer with a perennial cycle. Isn't that simply amazing? Because of its hardiness, it's often a popular flower to offer to wish someone good fortune or to celebrate a couple's anniversary. I always appreciate getting a peony because it means the person who gave it to you wants you to be successful. It helps they're real pretty to look at, too. I wonder what it is about you which attracts you to Peony. Concern? I said I wanted to be done. Please let me be. No, that's mean to say. I know you probably have more for me, but I'm not sure I can open up like that to you yet. And even if you wanted to, you can't exactly ask questions in your state. Thank you for your understanding. I'm so used to talking only to my sisters, talking to anyone else is exhausting. I've said what I need to say for now anyway. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kokoro. I've reached my limit on the topic of me is all. Please forgive me for being so curt just now. I'm not usually like this.
Actually, you usually are, Manasa. Is this what they call gap my way?
Please, you two, I'm already feeling vulnerable as it is.
That's all of them. That's all?
That's the wrong. So, now that you've gotten a chance to know us, what do you think? To be fair to Kokoro, it felt more like an inquisition than anything. To be fair to us, I don't think we've ever conducted a job interview before.
Interview? Sminterview. I want to play with Kokoro already.
You has to say yes before you can do that, Merlin.
Oh man, do we really have to? I'm sold.
Ross is right.
What? My guys, she hasn't walked away yet. Even after all this time, she's obviously interested. Even so, I want to know more.
Me too.
You'll understand when you're older. We're all the same age. We've been through this.
Please forgive Merlin, she hasn't eaten all day, and this is really cut into our usual routine.
Meh. I hate to cut it short, I really do, but our performance is coming up soon, and we still need to practice. And I still need to eat.
I'd love to continue this conversation another time, Kokoro. Please consider coming over tonight. We'll be at the Human Village Square.
If you're not going to perform with us, make sure you're a paying customer at the very least. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you there.
Walk forward. Variable timing. Kokoro walked down the path once again, but where she went did not matter, for she saw nothing in front of her. Kokoro found herself deep inside her head, grappling with everything she had seen and done on this most challenging of days. There was so much she wanted to say, and so much she learned, both about herself and about the others she met along the way. Kokoro's feet suddenly stopped as she fell to the ground. With tears in her eyes and pent-up emotions boiling inside her, she let loose a scream. It was a scream with little breath behind it, as she still hadn't recovered from her condition, but it was enough to stop her head from spinning. Kokoro hadn't heard voices in her head like this since the Mask of Hope incident, and it scared her inside. But unlike that time where she lost herself, Kokoro knew she could confront her fears, for she learned to embrace the whispers of her heart. She stood up and resolved that no matter what happened next, she would face it with an open mind and heart, for she deserved to both love and be loved. Kokoro made a choice. Oh. Okay. Kokoro decided to walk in the direction of the misty lake and the surrounding forest to see how Wriggle Nightbug and all her friends were holding up. As she walked, she had the sense someone was watching her, but carried on. Did I skip something? Approaching the lake shore, Kokoro's heart pounds in anticipation. If she could word out what she sees at that moment, nothing would have sufficed. The skies have turned black, but the stars illuminate every inch of it, with outlines of trees lit up by the shine of the moon from up above. The lake's waters stir up the moon's reflections as autumn leaves dance around on its surface. In this moment, Kokoro feels tranquil.
Hey, it's nice to see you again.
Huh? The others?
Well, they're off somewhere here, I suppose. I haven't been looking because I've been feeling a bit off this entire night.
You don't have to worry about us. We talked after you left. They had told me that they gathered courage with how much you tried to help me, and so we got together and aired everything out. It took some arguing. Churno had a hard time admitting.
But we made it through relatively unscathed.
Not sure if I feel any better, honestly. At least I'm here now, and I didn't run away. Just scared to meet them again.
Ah! Hey, Riggs, Midgie.
Hello. Are the others here too?
Yeah, Di's over there talking to rooms. They both really miss you, Wriggle. You should go to them.
Alright, we shouldn't keep them waiting then. Walking towards the other side of the lake, Rumia and Dai are seen conversing. Rumia notices Wriggle approaching, and though initially hesitant, meekly raises her arm to greet her. Wriggle, who looked wounded, but at the same time almost relieved, waved back, beginning the road back to redemption. Things were a blur from there. The night went on as if the events from earlier today had never even happened, though the emotional weight of the moment still hung thick in the air, putting pressure on what was otherwise a glorious night. All of them watched the beautiful night sky get filled up by a show of fireflies, and everyone came away satisfied despite the somber, fragile atmosphere. Maybe someday, some other time, things will get better again. Okay, that's one ending, I guess. Yeah. Kokoro decided to walk in the direction of the Tengu Mountain to check in on Aya Shaiuru, whose Bun Maru newspaper surely had to be going to print at this late hour. As she walked, she had the sense someone was watching her, but carried on.
Oh, Kokoro, back so soon? You'd see it twice in one day? Maybe I get that full interview after all. Oh, yeah? Tell you the truth, I've been sitting here since a little after you left. A heavy day, but in the most positive way, you know? I wanted to come back here and reflect on it, the spot where I resolved to find myself. I wonder what it is you came here to do. Do I detect a bit of nervousness from you? That's uncharacteristic of the stoic Kokoro I've come to know. Did your saying that have anything to do with the choices I end up doing? I don't know. I don't hide your face behind a fan. I'm only teasing you. Let me see it. Oh my, you're blushing. And did you come here to confess to me? You're not denying it. Oh my goodness, this is unexpected. Today is certainly something to write home about. Kokoro. I deeply appreciate your sentiment, I do. It took me a lot of courage to come here. But right now, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship like that yet. Still have a lot I need to figure out about myself before I can be in that position. But please, don't handle this as rejection, okay? I'd like for you to try again someday, you know? I'm sure when I'm ready for you, I'll say yes. I'll see you soon, Hada no Kokoro.
Kokoro is left to go back home, but she's not in bad spirits. She has, at the very least, made an honest friend today. Maybe someday, after they both work on one another, it could be more. Iterin. Kokoro decided to walk in the direction of the Myorin Temple to report to Ichirin Kamoi, the most faithful princess of Byakuren Hijiri. Maybe today would be the day Kokoro finally paid her penance. As she walked, she had the sense someone was watching her, but carried on.
I don't know, Kokoro. It's nice to see you. Came back. I just about talked to Sister Hijiri about her excursion today, in fact. I'm afraid my report wasn't satisfactory, though, because Sister Hijiri insisted on me keeping high alert for you again. And well, here you are. I don't take any joy in this, but it's on orders from Sister. So I got up. Sister Hijiri wishes to see you and has assigned me to be your supervisor until she feels you processed everything. Her face was fairly grave when she asked me to do this, but somewhere in her look I could feel a small sense of relief. Luckily for you, she's got some cute pajamas and such for you to wear, so it won't be too rough on you. And you have much choice anyway, so it's not like you have much choice anyway, is it? I don't know. Okay, Anzan, carry her to the temple doors.
As you wish, mistress.
Hello, Sister Hijiri, I found Kokoro as you requested.
Sister Kamoi, thank you so much for bringing her to me. You have nothing to fear, Kokoro. We'll take care of you. Welcome home. Kokoro would go on to spend the rest of the night going through a crash course in Buddhist fundamentals. It was not quite how she wanted to end the night, but at least she got a hot meal and fresh clothes out of it. Teacher Nunzon sat in with Kokoro until she was ready to put the day behind her, getting to know more about one another under the glow of candles. Before falling asleep, Kokoro resolved in that moment to try a little harder to be honest with her feelings and make sure not she would make... Before falling asleep, Kokoro resolved in that moment to try a little harder to be honest with her feelings and make sure not that she wouldn't be spirited away like this again by Byakuren. Although she admitted it did feel nice to be cared for. Alright, I guess Prism River is the last one. There's apparently a secret route. I don't know how to do that. Especially since I, picked every option, so I guess you probably have to pick a specific set of options. I don't know. Kokoro decided to walk in the direction of the human village, where Merlin, Lyrica, and Lunasa Prism River were all set to perform tonight. Kokoro secretly hoped they might have room for one more on the stage. As she walked, she had the sense someone was watching her, but carried on.
Hey, Kokoro! You came to play with us.
It's a bit late for that. Hello, Kokoro. I'm happy you came back to see us again. It means a lot. Little good it does now. Our show got rained out. No one's gonna come out in the sup.
Guess you're right about that. I don't even have my rain boots on.
Not that it would matter anyway, given Kokoro already performed here today. My whole plan is shot the moot. Lyrica, please. Now isn't the time for that. The rain isn't Kokoro's fault. Thank you for showing up to help us out. Just coming back to us is a wonderful sign. I'm sorry you won't be able to help us perform tonight. It's a real shame. I was looking really forward to it.
You mean all of us were looking forward to it, right, Lunasa?
Yes, we all looked really forward to it. Darn shame, but it's not for nothing, I guess. You're here because you're interested, so maybe we can take a rain check and try again another day?
Yeah, let's do it another day.
Glad that's settled then. We should probably get out of this rain, though, before we catch cold. Catch a cold.
Oh, I know. We can go to Misty's Izakaya.
Trademark. Yeah, you apologized to Kokoro and did your practice. I suppose a promise is a promise.
Yay, here I come, grilled lamprey.
I could probably use a highball or two after all the stress for today. Maybe some warm sweet potato shochu. Oh, Kokoro, why don't you come with us? It's the least we could do for everything that happened today. It'll be a great chance for us all to get to know each other a little better. And it would be a lot more casual than this afternoon, promise.
It'll be my treat, what do you say? You two are getting awful red-faced again. Ah, well, no concern of mine. I'm ready to chow down.
Misty's Izakaya should open up in about a half hour. We should go now if we want to be first in line.
Let's go, Kokoro!
Kokoro departed in the cheery company of the Prism River Ensemble, ready to imbibe in a night of revelry with the three sisters. It was a very happy night, despite the rain, with Kokoro and the sisters conversing until the sunrise, the way that new friends do when everything is still so fresh and new. Kokoro had gained 3 friends on this night, and 3 wonderful and talented friends they were. But even in this happy scene, the air of expectation hung over it, as if there was something waiting to be said. Kokoro departed the izakaya and headed home with a smile on her face and a lingering question in her heart. She resolved to get to the bottom of it. Alright, there we go. That's all of it. 45 minutes plus 100, like an hour and 40, it's like 100, basically 30 minutes. Basically an hour and a half. 2.5 hours, yep. Just make this, what, like my 4th longest video ever? Music room. I can't... Oh! Huh? So can I click them? Okay. Oh wait, some of them locked. Yeah, this one's locked. So yeah, I missed some stuff. Apparently a lot of stuff, because all this stuff down here is locked. Yeah. I don't know. Apparently missed some stuff. I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to find it. Other than I'm supposed to make certain options in a certain order, I guess? I don't know. Credits. Credits. All the credits. Alright. Nope. That's the longest of these jam videos I've made so far. Make it a longer one, I'll probably make it into multiple parts. Yep. That was that. I never know how to do outros for these videos. So bye.